overlay says 9. We'll fix that eventually. That's my bad. I forgot to message you about that, Robert. Anyway, hi, folks. Welcome to Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, episode 43. Just trucking along here.
Midlife crisis D&D. Let's go.
I know. It's we are in the Briny Maze. As it's very clearly shaped like a brain, has interesting, unique powers based on the different lobes of the brain you find yourself in. The party has traversed around a bit. They've skated by some phase spiders. They took out an encephalon cluster. They got sprayed by flumps in a epic move given the heroes feast that they have. And yeah, the party basically got to this weird sort of nodule room, the tumor garden, as it's called, where they are currently.
It's not the tumor.
Well, in this case, it is several. And yeah, they are about to continue on. We stopped here. We basically established that this intellect snare that you can see on the top, as denoted by its name, intellect snared, is currently pinned to the wall by a great sword of Githyanki make, currently rendering it inert. The party, realizing that, is not going to attempt, seemingly, to remove that. And more importantly, the other thing to note is that in case I didn't get a chance to make a video on it, I will make a video on it probably after this, is that what's new in maps, you might ask? There actually is some new things in maps. Not only so much ease of use is that when you guys roll your initiative off your character sheet, I don't have to then go manually type it in the in the combat tracker, because right now, whether you're rolling physical dice or in whatever it is, if you roll initiative, that's why I always, you guys tell me it, and then I'm like, what was it again? Because I have to go in and type it into each person's block to build the combat carousel. Now, when you roll off your sheet, it just auto-populates, which is a huge improvement. We also have less of a thing for you guys, but we also have pan and select hotkeys to move back and forth. This go between pan and select. But more importantly, we have grouping, which is what you can see here on screen with Bishop's aura, which now that overlay is stuck and attached to that token. So when he moves, it moves with him. And you can do this with multiple tokens. You can do this with multiple overlays, or whatever combination. Again, we played around with it as a joke before. You could put the party members in the aura and group them so that they never leave the paladin's aura. Or if you want to have some spell like Spirit Guardians be present, that's all possible now, to just stick it and attach it to the token. And now it moves with them, which is awesome. And if you like the monsters from Heliana's Guide to Monster Hunting, they are also now available in the token browser in D&D Beyond for use in the game if you're going to use it in D&D Beyond maps. So you've got that as well.
Let's go.
Yeah, so again, little preview of the video that I will be releasing, but anyway, let's go ahead and pick up where we left off. Is there any housekeeping or things that you guys want to do, or things I need to be aware of before we kind of roll into what happens as you guys continue forward?
I am good. I feel good.
I also feel good.
Okay.
Feel fine.
Right. Well, this coffee is great.
Yo, let's not pull this sword out.
Mm-hmm.
That
No,
looks suspect
no.
as shit.
He could just stay there.
What if? No,
God
that's
was one
okay.
of
We can
us.
leave it in there.
All right.
I
So
want to go first.
continuing down this central causeway here of this right half of the brain. All right.
Yes, please.
Let's go ahead and reveal. Let's get the larger reveal tool. And reveal all over here for you guys. So, what you can see, I'm gonna get you that. As you're making your way over here, pan pipes play an eerie melody as you approach. Folds in the narrow wall, folds in the wall narrow into a dim alcove. Shadows shift rhythmically as if mimicking a simple tune.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Uh,
Seder?
It is panpipe music. You don't see a source of this music.
I'm gonna activate Eyes of the Crow.
Okay. That is on see invisibility for plus a few other things.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it you can basically see I guess there's no way for anybody to know this. But yeah, you could see it looks like the music that's here that you're hearing is like taking the form of shadows, and sort of like the music itself is almost forming into shadowy things that are sort of dancing about.
Huh.
Is
Eerily
this
beautiful.
illusory?
Seemingly so. Yes.
Okay.
As in,
I'll just
yes, because you should know. So yes, it is.
yeah. I'll just
Speak
communicate
for
that.
yourself, Gable. I'm a winner.
Right.
He's a winnery.
Instead of illusory.
Just it's just an illusion. These aren't manifest or real. Can I see anything else like further?
In this space, no. There also doesn't appear to be anything here. It's just weird music, just hanging out.
You know, you ever get a song stuck in your head? This is apparently where it stays.
Oh,
Uh,
because we're in a brain.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what do we do now?
I mean, if there's nothing else to see over here, then I guess we head through this weird wall here. Stealthily.
Fun fact, this part of the temporal lobe is the repository for musical memories.
Ah, see?
Hey, you're
I
so
know about
smart.
brains.
So yeah, if you futzed with them, stuff would have happened. But more importantly, something I don't really see a way for you to kind of find this out. It's like, I don't know, it's possible, but essentially someone was here days ago and played music, and the music is just staying there in the form of shadowy dancing. So that's what that is. Anyway.
Beep, boop, boop, bop, boop, boop, bop.
Uh-huh.
All right. We're going to sneak forward.
I saw a video of a guy that DJs with 2 Ataris.
Interesting.
And that's what's going through my head after I listen to his set of playing music through 2 2600s.
Wow.
That's a Magfest level shit right there.
That it is. All right. As you go through this passage, you see to the left here 3 bedrolls around a small chest are tucked inside this alcove. 2 metal rods, you can see those there, each about 2 feet long, protrude from the wall at the rear of this alcove.
I'm going to shoot the chest from over here.
Hold on.
Okay. I'm done. Maybe I won't.
You might want to wait
Ah, I might.
for the Githyanki that are present here.
Sure.
Do we know what Githyanki are?
Do you? I mean, I'm trying to
Yes.
think. You guys have a little bit of an idea. We mentioned it before, right? Because you knew about the sword, or somebody knew about the sword.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lanky ass goblin.
Well, technically,
Somebody did know about the sword, though. Damn it.
yes.
Who rolled the history check to understand that? Shit.
I don't remember.
It was not me. It's probably still on the log, my friends.
It might be.
Actually, I think it was Soot. Soot got an Arcana check of 25.
Well, maybe it was you then.
I know all about these guys. And says, "Hello, I am Soot. Who are all of you?"
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Warlock checks to see if they have friends.
Yeah, you do not see any other presence around them. Nothing else invisible in this room. Okay, so I'm just trying to see if they have. Yeah, okay. No, they don't have any like specific hostilities or anything. By the way, the artwork of them that I will put on screen, it is like I can't I know Baldur's Gate was probably around like the same time, but it is just like it looks like every Githyanki you encounter in all of Baldur's Gate, like same
Oh, really?
same silver ruby encrusted
Oh.
armor, like
Yeah.
Mhm.
it is.
I do like that sort of chitinous armor. It reminds me of Bram Stoker's Dracula. The armor you see at the very beginning of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God,
Yeah.
the actual Bram Stoker's Dracula, the movie called Bram Stoker's Dracula. That
Yeah.
such a trip.
Yeah, man.
No.
I would love to know what was going on. I think there's some documentaries about what's going on set for that because,
Mm-hmm.
man, what a
Couple of-
wild ride.
Couple of beers and a bump. I
was
think.
gonna say, yeah. What's Keanu up to on that set?
Yeah.
Because like the acting, there was some, not a lot from him,
There-
but it was mostly all
Nope.
Gary Oldman was all the acting. But
Hmm.
okay, so
Anyways,
yeah, you just pop out and you're just Soot, say hello.
hi.
And they all sort of stare at you calculatingly, but they do, or at least one of them speaks common. So that works out for your favor. This is the one in the middle here, Varakta. And she will say, what are you... hello?
Hi.
Don't take this the wrong way, but why are you here?
Oh, she looks to the side, looks to everybody else. We're here to kill the godling thing. What? They're fine. They're not gonna try to kill us, right? You guys aren't gonna try to kill us.
And there's definitely like a smirk tugs at the corner of her mouth as you say that. She says, not yet. No, we have no reason to.
Delightful.
Cool. We're just gonna pass through and find the godling thing, and then kill it, and then come back.
All
In
right.
and out, quick and easy. We're also looking for some other, material plane mortals that were taken here.
Yes, they were. I assume. Well, we haven't seen them, so I don't know where they're at.
What are you guys doing here? Just hanging out?
We're on a extended expedition to hunt mind flayers, and we learned of
Ooh.
this place, and we've been well, let's just say it proved more of a challenge than we had originally thought. So it's been difficult, to say the least.
Mm.
Supposed to be a
insight check.
routine hunt. Yep, go ahead, make your insight check.
No.
Yeah, we killed a couple of mind flayers back in the material plane, and
Good. I
they were
mean,
pretty tough.
yes, well, that's what we're here to do, but this maze is, well, aptly named. It's quite frustrating. There's all sorts of creatures throughout here.
Well, don't worry about the flumps; they're fine. I mean, if you want to come with us, you're totally welcome to.
There is strength in numbers.
I have fire abilities. We have a healer, and another healer, and well. Are you fully on the warlock thing now?
I'm sort of figuring that out. I believe so.
It's complicated.
Yes.
Sorry about the smell.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the flumps. Just don't get too close to us.
So she says that's, yes, keep your distance then. And you will see, basically the only other thing of interest in this room is you can see there are these two kind of rods that are sticking out of the wall here. That it kind of are occasionally sort of like pulsing with a electric charge of some kind. But yeah, actually, it's probably it's exceptionally beneficial that you didn't pull that sword, because they attack you on sight if you have that sword.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's fair. Hey, what's up with your little rods in the wall there?
Well, we're not entirely sure, but there's a door that doesn't open. We assume it's something to do with these, and probably something somewhere else in this maze to open that door.
Ooh. Yeah, was it on the other side? Like you went all the way around, down, and around?
Well, we don't know exactly. There's another door on the other side, the left side, but we're not sure if this opens that or there's other doors. We've only been sort of in the, we'll call it like the lower half or so of this maze so far.
Okay. What do you like? Grab them to open it?
We don't know. We haven't seen another set. We know that these don't open anything.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Well, we're headed up, I guess. I vaguely gesture toward down the passageway. We haven't gone down yet. You're more than welcome to join us if you'd like. We're also attempting to get deeper into the brain. And we do have 3 powerful mind flayers to slay in our travels, so yeah, just saying.
You can make me a persuasion check, I suppose. Jake.
All right.
Also, my mistake. I was incorrect. They don't know, or they're not telling you if they know what this thing opens. I thought it needed to be pulled with a separate set somewhere else in the maze. That, for lack of a better term, that is not the case. There are multiple doors. So,
16.
They kind of look at you and say, we think we'll just stay together by ourselves then.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Good luck.
We'll
Yes.
let you know when we succeed.
Indeed.
Nice
Be
to meet
well.
you.
All right. And they will just kind of sit there and observe. So yes, my bad. That one does open the door on the other side, those two routes. But let's go
But we don't
ahead.
know that.
Well, I'm gonna retcon what I said
Okay, to say that they said
to
that.
say that they said that, yeah.
Well, that's useful. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Where would you like to go more so there, Jake?
Think we're gonna go down, around the corner and down.
Okay.
Round the
Stealthily.
outside. Round the
Yeah,
outside.
round the outside, as it were.
Sure. All right. What is in this area? Let's see. Okay. A filthy bedroll and a small cask are tucked into the back corner of this alcove. Other than that, it is currently empty. The cask
Mhm.
contains a weak ale, but the stopper in that cask is gold, made out of gold, worth about 100 or 850 gold pieces.
Can I investigate to see if this is like recently put here, or if it's been here for, you know, at least in the far realm a certain amount of time?
You would have no way of knowing because not only is time wonky here, the walls and the floor are self-healing.
Yeah.
So like footprints and things eventually would heal. So it's
Mhm.
kind of most of the stuff here is sort of in like almost like a stasis anyway.
Right. Okay. Cool.
So you can't tell. It is, if you taste it, it is ale. It's not super strong or super delicious. It's like a Budweiser, like a Bud Light.
Okay. Something.
Go on,
Oh,
Robert.
good. Penny water.
Don't tempt me with a good time by saying there's Budweiser over there.
There
Okay.
is. I'm making it.
It's natty ice, actually.
I grew up 100 miles south of the brewery. You're talking about,
Oh, I
nectar
understand.
over there.
We're gonna go with Bud Select 55. Is what's inside this container.
Oh my God!
Only
Get me out of this place.
only 55 calories.
This brain is on drugs. That's what this is. This is the skillet. This is the fried egg skillet commercial.
This is your brain
I
on
like to
drugs.
drink it without. Yeah, exactly.
They cracked open that Select 55 and they laid down there to die.
It's good for like when you're doing yard work and whatnot.
When you want the little bit of alcohol, but you don't want to get too drunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get an unsweetened tea. That's the kind of life you're living. All right.
When you want to have a little bit of alcohol, but don't want to have any fun while doing it.
Just enough to overpay for it.
Yeah, yep.
Well, it's probably sterile, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, this is a sad sight. I kind of like the
don't even
music
know
room
what
more
it
than this one.
Shall we poke it? Nope. Okay.
Bop it, flip it, twist it good.
All right. Heading into this northern room, you can see a shallow pit in the corner of this room is ringed with black ridges like necrotized flesh. A figure vigorously digs in the pit with a rusted spade. An enormous lump of teeth and flesh hangs from the ceiling above him.
Mm-hmm.
That art is fucking nightmarish.
Mm-hmm.
The spine is not supposed to be on the outside.
Oh, did I just
don't-
yeet you away, Jake? I did.
I don't like it. I
It's
don't
happened
like
a couple
it here.
times so far tonight.
Yeah, maybe it's new with the having the two things locked together.
I don't know what's I'm clicking and then like moving and then all of a sudden it's pulling you off to the side. So I figured out what happened. So it's just like it's like just rubber banding in a video game. All of a sudden, Jake's way over here. Like,
Whoa.
just catches
My
up.
internet connection's bad, and I just kind of clip.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy's making progress with his hole, even though it's self-healing?
So, to some degree, he is making a small amount of progress. But
Shall fly.
it is seemingly futile because as he's like digging, it is self-healing. But as he starts to dig, you'll watch that the creature above him, which, oops, he does have a name. Hang on. Me.
Shellfy
Is it-
sounds like a budget mobile carrier.
Jitter Jaws.
Oh, Jitter Jaws, let's go.
Oh, jitter draws. You know.
Yeah, so basically like he's trying, and like when he's like has to take a break, Jitterjaws's like mouth will distend and like chew a little bit of it away. So it seems like they're sort of working together, and because maybe it's whatever Jitterjaws has is going on, but they're slowly, you don't know how long they've been at this, but they're making some form of progress.
Oh, God.
Dig it out.
I only have one more
dig it.
slot.
Oh, I do have.
I mean, Shellfy is one of those changed. Like he's been here too long. Like he's one of those.
I
morphed.
have artwork for him.
Mm-hmm.
Him specifically.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, Shellfy.
I'm gonna
Rest his spade.
I'm gonna
There it
cast
is.
detect thoughts.
Okay.
The cheek eyeball. That's
Well, you also notice of interest is a broken lute strapped at his hip.
oh, this is all. He played the song. He drank the Select 55. He broke the lute. He's descended into madness. This is his arc. Oh no.
All right. So you're gonna cast detect thoughts.
Yeah.
Why?
You don't have to.
Why?
We're
Yeah.
pretty sure what's happened.
Well,
Well,
perhaps this is one of those rare moments where I want to believe that someone can still be saved.
It's possible, and I
Uh,
support you.
So you cast it. And you're just pulling surface thoughts at the moment, I imagine.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm gonna get that fucking dragon. I know it. I can hear it down here. I know it's below this. I'm gonna get it. Just a couple more days of digging. Me and Jitterjaws are gonna get it. I know it. It's down there. I can hear it. I can hear it in my mind.
Gable actually makes that, and then just turns and just does the mimic of a dragon. We have one of those somewhere in here now.
Okay.
Apparently, they are steadfast and determined to kill the dragon. So, perhaps they could come to some use?
Or we could leave them here and go.
I'm honestly pretty all right with that.
It was
I don't-
Red's idea.
I don't like the big thing.
Actually, question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
With detect thoughts up, can I hear red soot?
I'm not sure because her thoughts are, the thoughts are all sort of one. She's more of an apparition than like an actual creature.
Got it. Okay.
If she had a
You
body,
have your eyes up.
yeah, you could see
Right.
her.
Yeah, she does this.
So delightful to see you again, darling.
And he's just like, I got jitter jaws. I don't need you. And he's not talking to anybody. And you'll see he gets tired and you the whole time you've been observing, he's been vigorously digging. And when he puts the spade down for a moment, as he's like covered in sweat and like dying, he pulls out a set of ivory panpipes and he plays. And while he's playing, Jitterjaws is chomping away, just watching this piece of flesh with teeth just chew through brainy material in front of you before he eventually gets a little bit of a respite, puts the pipes away, and then says, all right, my turn. And he gets back at it. He starts digging.
When he is playing in his surface thoughts, do I pick up like anything specific?
Well, one, I will tell you, it does not appear like this is a mind control. Like, it's not controlling Jitterjaws. It's not like he's like soothing the savage flesh meld, as it were. But he's just, when he's playing, he's just like, okay, a couple more days I'll have to go back and play in the spot where the music waits for you even when you're not there.
I'm going to turn back to the others again. So, development. Possible connection beyond the... he says in a couple of days he needs to go back and play in the spot where the music waits for you, plays for you, whether you're there or not.
Sure.
Waits for you.
Waits for you. Do we care? Do we not want to help this poor, corrupted individual?
We do we have a thing that we could do to help? Because we tried remove curse and lesser restoration on the townsfolk, and that didn't work.
Well, they were gone.
Mm-hmm.
Gone. He has got some semblance of something in there.
He does
So
have
we-
6 eyes, just for reference.
He's really good at seeing from many angles.
Yeah, so when we destroy the god thing, he will be freed and then be able to go on his own way.
If you
Can I-
want to invite them with us, Gable, I will back you up.
I actually want to ask if was Red Soot moving her mouth as if she was speaking, or is Soot like, oh, she said that if we kill the
Red Soot is very much like,
all right, well, that's fine. I'll just be in the camp by myself, and I suppose then maybe he'll find his own way out. That's fine. Whatever.
Good luck finding that dragon, buddy.
Yeah, he's chasing the dragon. I understand. All right. Yuck. Let's go.
Okay, you leave
yes, please.
Shalfie Lewin and Jitterjaws to their devices. All right, and then at this point, the only
Power
way to
friction.
go forward is to go through that door.
All right. We'll ask the Githyanki if they don't mind activating the door for us, and we'll scoop through.
They say you could do it. I point to you, Bishop.
Super duper. Can I insight that?
Sure.
To see if this is a thing that's going to hurt me real bad?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Insight. Still a +0. A 10. I don't know.
You don't know.
All right.
All right.
I
No,
look back at
it's fine.
Cable. I go, what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
All right,
I
you
pull
get
up my sleeves and go over to the iron bars that are zappy.
Mm-hmm. So you grab hold of them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It sends out a very
Oh, I'm gone.
painful jolt. It does not do damage. They laugh when you get zapped. But you will say through the magic of this electricity, feel something open. elsewhere.
Yeah. There's like a little sap from my filling to the other filling.
Yeah.
No, we're good. Mm,
Yeah.
smells like bagels.
Yeah. You became the path to ground for a minute there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Ooh. I think
I'm
your
gone.
hair, and she kind of leans over and she like pinches out.
Yeah, like touching one of those orbs, Gable or Bishop's hair is just.
Am I just
Ugh.
that?
Don't even get me
Oh,
started about
don't lick
static
your
electricity.
hand.
She
What
turns
was
into a
that?
tabaxi and just like
No,
Uh,
no, no, thank you. That's
no, no.
uh, all right. Well, I disappeared.
I didn't do that time, but oh, you know what? I might be. Nope, I don't know.
Cujo, I feel Gable's pain because the static electricity between my long hair and my fishing shirts. I will walk into the chain that's hanging down from a ceiling fan, and it will static shock my forehead. Ah, shit!
That'll
That's
You'll see a nice little.
fantastic.
You'll see a nice little blue arc.
Oh my god. It lights the room for a moment.
Yeah, I can
trying
kill a
to-
watch battery, baby.
trying to figure out how I am doing that. But yeah, something it must be with the grouping is causing you to just you're like going to center on the map. Direct
Mm.
center, not like where I'm looking. Dead center in the middle of the map for some reason.
It's because he's Naruto running there. He's just trying to get there.
All right.
Substitution jutsu.
I guess, yeah.
Believe it.
All right. So this door is open. We go ahead.
Huh. We'd like to sneak through.
Go ahead and give me stealth checks.
Ding, 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 ding.
let me know if we should do pass without a trace
Wait.
because I do have that.
I mean,
I'm for
The
pass
answer
without
is
trace.
yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I need to eat to take my migraine medication.
It's
You
so
Gucci,
yes.
bro. You Gucci.
Takes some ashes, and goes up to everybody and just like does a little boop on their nose with it. Okay. And then she does jazz hands.
Okay.
Man, did I need that? Because I got an 18 with that
Boy.
plus 10.
I also needed that because I have a 27 now. But before that, it was terrible.
31.
Just terrible.
33.
Oh, Archie. What do you got?
Turns out there's still something of a rogue in me.
Aha.
Oh yeah, I can pull up his character
Would
sheet
you like there to be?
from. Okay, he does not have stealth. 20 with the pass without a trace. Okay.
All right. Good.
So let's go ahead and make.
It'd be higher, but Bronson's got crazy frog stuck in his head.
Let's see.
Ring a ding 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 ding. Vroom.
Wow. That's right up there with the Doom song.
It's Crazy Frog's 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
wild.
it?
Hang on, don't go too far. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, we're gonna go ahead. Give that a reroll. Got it. Wow, those are terrible rolls all around. But all right. Well, let me get you guys set up to where you are on the map here on screen. This irregularly shaped chamber is very large. 2 sets of huge double doors lead in the same direction, but the handles lack but the doors lack handles or hinges. A scaly sphere with an enormous center eye, waving eye stalks, and a toothy maw floats vigilantly through the area. I'm going to need you all to roll for initiative.
Ah! Okay. Shit's real.
This is not a spectator. This is not a gazer. This is not any lesser beholderkin. This is the real deal.
Super duper.
Hell.
Welcome to the 2024 Beholder.
Thank God I rolled high.
And might I add, the art was an incredible downgrade.
That's fair. And
Incredible
and
downgrade.
everybody's got bishops. Was it +4?
+4.
Yours is calculated in automatically, right?
Correct.
All right.
And I rolled a natural 20.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll for Mublinish.
I rolled a 9. With that +4.
You're welcome.
Okay. So first up in the initiative order is Bishop.
Okay. Damn. I don't want to leave everybody. I want to keep everybody in my aura, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen. In which case, I want to get on the other side of this thing. Is it floating far off the floor? Can I go like straight underneath it?
Yeah, we'll say so.
Okay, then I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna disappear.
I don't know what
Damn
happened.
rubber banding in these newfangled games.
Ah! Stop. Okay, that's where I'm gonna go.
Okay,
I'm
that wasn't
gonna
me
stay there
this
the whole
time.
fight. I let go and it teleported back to up top there.
Well, definitely have to make a note for D&D Beyond that you're randomly teleporting to the dead center of the map for some reason.
Yeah, we should do that. First thing I'm gonna do is I am going to give oh no, nope. I'm gonna cast Shining Smite on this thing. So that'll be my bonus action this time. Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack a second time. Does an 18 hit?
Let's see if it has anything for this, but I think an 18 does hit.
Okay, great. Then I will cast Shining Smite on it, which will give all attacks against this thing while I have concentration up advantage.
Okay.
As I stab it for, let's see. Oh no, garbage. 15 damage.
Whoa, brutal.
115.
All right, 15 points of damage.
Uh,
All applies.
All right, cool. And then that's my whole turn. Good luck, everybody else.
All right.
What?
So, fun fact, because I had to look up how lair actions work in 2024. Guess what? They don't exist. They've removed lair actions entirely from they'll lair like the presence of things, like the lair, where like stuff happens in the immediate vicinity, for a mile or so out. That stuff is still present. Not so much here because you're literally this is his lair, this like piece of the brain. But from what I can tell, lair actions have been removed in favor of giving an extra legendary action use and an extra legendary resistance to creatures in their lair. So that's what they did instead of specific lair actions. So, for example, Beholder has an additional legendary resistance in its lair and one additional legendary action in its lair, as opposed to having specific lair actions that happen on initiative count 20.
All right.
So that's something new that I learned from this as being the first creature we've had that has a lair. So, speaking of legendary actions, we are going to use one right now.
God.
Oh, and one of them is it fires off eye rays, huh?
Super duper.
Okay. Okay. So it's just one. So we're gonna just randomly determine a die roll. Wait a minute. Randomly shoots one of the following magical rays at a target. Okay. I thought I remember them saying they did something where they made it so you got to pick, but okay, here we go. 5, which is Enervation Ray. Which I feel like does not
That
feel.
doesn't sound too bad.
It doesn't really. It. What? Okay, we're following it rules as written, so here we go. I'm gonna just randomly. You know what? No, Jake, you didn't do enough to be a threat. No offense. So we're gonna just see.
Hey, I'm here. Come on.
All right. Well, it's my choice, which doesn't help because I wanted to just have it randomly determined. Well, Jake, too bad. Looks like it's you anyway. So go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
All right. 16.
Cool. That's the number. So
All
you
right.
succeed. Now, remind me, are you you're resistant to poison damage, or how does that work?
I'm resistant to poison damage currently. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna take half, so 6 points of poison damage, reduced down to 3.
All right.
And that's it for its
Cool.
legendary action.
I maintain concentration, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Then it's gonna go to Gable's turn.
Oh, good. Delightful. Wonderful. Okay. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do the thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Come on, Cane Rapier of Lightning. That's a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
And you have advantage too.
13. Oh, is it because I'm within the thing?
No, it's because I hit it with my shining smite.
Got it. Thank you. Well, I got the same result. 15, that's 21 points of radiant damage.
Okay, 21 points of radiant damage.
And then the second strike at advantage because of the rapier ability.
Mm-hmm.
That is 26 to hit.
That hits.
I'm going to piercer. Okay, 7, 13, 19 points of radiant damage.
All right, 19 points.
Single. And then because of Nick with the dagger, I'm going to do Fell Blade.
Mm-hmm.
That is 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay. 9, 14 points of radiant damage.
Okay, another 14 points of radiant damage. All right. Well, you know whose turn it is now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Mublanesh's turn. So first off, I'm gonna go ahead and pull his 150-foot
Oh
cone
God.
anti-magic cone. Briny.
I much appreciate you giving us the cone instead of going, good luck. See which one of the eyes is facing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a real fun game.
It's so it's a 150-foot cone now, this is the size of that, by the way. Just to give Chad a
Jesus.
perspective, let's just really. This is a 150-foot cone.
It's so absurd.
I would like to go back and summon my friend who has 6 eyes as well, Shalfi.
So anyway, 150-foot cone. But interestingly, it is his bonus action to emit the cone now. So it's not where he's
Okay.
looking, it's a bonus action choice. So it's until the start of the beholder's next turn, that area acts as an anti-magic field, and that area works against the beholder's own eye rays. So you guys are protected from he can't eye ray you because you're in his anti-magic cone, which is always how it's worked. But it was always on before. Now he has the capability of turning off that anti-magic cone if they choose not to use the bonus action to persist it, which makes a lot more mechanical sense so that you can still fire your eye rays if you want. But anyway, at the end of your turn, Gable, he's going to burn a legendary... Oh, before I did this, he's going to burn a legendary action to try and bite you, since you're right next to him.
That's cool.
Let's go ahead.
Super duper.
Dirty 20 hit you?
Dirty 20 will hit.
For 15 points of damage.
All right. Got it.
All right. Now it's his turn. Activates the anti-magic cone. And, well, Jake,
Hey, buddy.
I guess it's your turn. You watch as 3 of the eye stalks kind of flip back over, point at you. And here we go. Number 1
Oh, I see.
is a 9. Disintegration ray. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, that's okay. 16 is my minimum.
Okay. Well,
So
then
22.
there you go. That'll succeed. And you're gonna take 18 points of force damage.
All right. That's already halved, or does it not
that
halve?
that is the half, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Roll number 2.
Just a housekeeping question.
Yeah.
Does anybody have heroic inspiration in case we need to save somebody's life?
I do,
Okay.
Nope.
because I'm a guy. Regular old human.
Okay.
I was like, way to bring gender roles in on this D&D game.
Yeah, no, it's because I'm just a dude.
Yeah,
I'm just a
what the
regular,
hell?
just a human person.
Well,
I said avert the gaze, not avert the gaze, Gable.
Whoa!
well, the next attack. So we're just going to be firing on you here, Jake. And you're right.
Uh-huh.
His DC is 16. You can't fail that saving throw. Your lowest
not
you
a
can
dex
roll.
one.
Your lowest. It's only Dex. That's right. Okay.
Dex and charisma. Yeah, everything else is below.
Well, you know what? The next one is a Dex saving throw. So I'm not going to bother because you're going to succeed because the lowest you can roll
Cool.
is a 17 or a
Yep,
32 in this instance.
Jesus.
You're going to take.
Damn.
This is already halved. 30 points of necrotic damage.
Ugh.
Nat 1 protection. Great.
And then his 1 is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
21.
Okay. You're only going to take 6 points of psychic damage, and you are not charmed by Bublinesh.
He has a lot of eyes.
Okay. That is the end of his turn. He's going to stay where he is. It is Archie's turn.
Oh, Archie.
Archie, go get Baba Ganoush.
Well, he doesn't need magic to swing a shovel. So, he's going to go ahead and make an attack with his shovel.
All his attacks are at advantage.
Oh, great, because that was a natural one.
Mm-hmm.
24 does hit for... Come on. Gonna roll it? No. 13. 29. And with that, Archie bloodies Mublinish. And he will make
Yo.
a second attack at advantage.
Yo.
26 also hits.
Let's do it.
32 points of damage.
Thank God.
Damn.
Archie.
That's a big hit, man.
Archie,
And then
Archie,
his
Archie.
last roll is a 12, so he misses. All right. At the end of his turn, well, Jake, guess what? He can't hit anybody else.
Yep.
So here we go. I need you to make me. Oh, the enervation rate is a Constitution saving throw. Yeah. So go ahead and make me
Okay. 28.
Jesus Christ.
So that's another 3 points of poison damage.
All right.
Bishop.
Bishop can resist everything, but cannot tell if a single person is lying.
All right, that is the end of Archie's turn. Soot.
This thing is looking pretty rough.
It is bloodied currently. Yes.
Man, you could
Okay.
probably save actual magic and just firebolt it.
Well, you got to get out of the cone no matter what if you want to do any magic
Yeah.
of any kind. So.
Yeah, because I mean, if it, I could use a level 5, a 5th level spell, and maybe blind him, or I could just throw fire at him and maybe kill him.
I think since we already got him 32 points past bloodied,
Yeah.
just firebolt him.
I'm not gonna firebolt him. I'm gonna fire. What am I doing? Scorching
Ray.
Okay.
And all of those are at advantage too.
Yeah, they all are at
I'm gonna-
advantage because of the Shining Smite.
Okay, I'm gonna do it at 4th level, so I get.
I'm just saying, I
5
think you can
gold.
keep the spell slot. I think we got-
want to chance it.
Okay.
That's
We
fair.
got we got 4 people.
I know, but he can do stuff in between, and he's really only targeting one person right now.
All right.
I'm
Well,
okay.
let's
I'm
find
not
out.
bloodied yet.
No. All right. Well, that's good.
Uh,
All right. Fire away.
Let's do it.
29. This is crit farm.
Yep. 20. That's one hit. It's a miss.
Second one. Oh,
That's a
a
so
14.
one hit, one miss. Yep.
okay.
Right.
Yeah. That's
Another
a
hit. That's 2 hits, 1 miss. Miss
18.
and a hit. Yep, that's the number.
Okay, so I need two more.
One more. I think because you did 3 at first. You said 5th, 4th level.
Yeah.
So this is the last one then.
Okay. So 2.
3 hits, 1 miss, and then this one. You got one more roll to see if you crit.
Okay.
All right, 4 hits, 1 miss on 5 rays.
No,
So,
I get it at advantage, right?
yeah. I think there's.
So it's 29 is the last one. Or yeah, at advantage.
Yeah. 2,
15 and 29.
3,
So 4 hits, 1 miss.
4,
Yeah.
5. Yep. 4 hits, 1 miss.
Okay, 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2d6. Okay. Check this.
Plus 1 to that makes it
Yes.
58 plus
Plus 4.
4 per ray. So another
So plus 16.
plus 16
Plus
on top of
16.
that.
70. Was it
6.
76?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Woo!
He is still alive.
See?
Well, I mean, that was a big hit. Well, you just don't know. I mean, he was bloodied, but
Yeah.
you didn't know how many hit points he had to start
Yeah.
with.
Oh.
So, well, that was
Bishop, are you okay?
that was yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, chat, what have you done?
I know there's another one. The reliquary keeps happening.
Oh,
We may have to
Lord.
increase the number at the rate it keeps happening here. It used to be so rare. Then we got popular. People were showing up
Yeah,
and
right.
making.
We got popular, and we're also doing a big dungeon
I
crawl.
know. I
You
know.
there.
All right.
They want us to suffer.
Anything else?
Bronson is the quarterback.
Anything else for you, Soot?
No.
Okay, we fired off 3 legendary actions. It's his lair. He has one more. Well, Soot, you are not in the anti-magic cone. You are a prime
Oh.
target.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay, I need you. Actually, I need to re-roll that one. Yep. Can you go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw, please? You are not in the 10-foot radius of.
Could I do something stupid?
Always.
Maybe.
Well, no, I'm in the anti-magic.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Go ahead. 18. 18 is a success. Let's see. All right. You shrug off the impending petrification that was fired from this ray.
Ah!
Uh,
Tingles again.
um,
Not the fun kind, though.
okay.
Ugh.
That was his last legendary action for the turn.
Okay.
He gets them back at the start of his turn, I think. Yeah, start of his turn. So he's out until his turn for legendary actions. Bronson.
Get him out, Bronson!
No!
Okay, you are out of the anti-magic
is
cone,
good.
and you are in the paladin aura.
Let's go.
It's the way to
right.
move.
The power of Shantae compels you.
Oh, and all attacks are at advantage currently.
Yep.
20, dirty 20 hits. 28 also definitely hits. And then you're going to add, what else do you add to that? That
My
was
blessed strike.
and then
D8.
add another D8 because I forgot to put it on there, but you have another D8 of fire damage from the sun staff that we kind of morphed into your
Yes.
weapon.
Do you need type
Nope.
breakdown?
Nope.
All right, so 7, 18.
18
On the
points.
first.
That was your first strike. You got one more as a bonus action if you want it.
Absolutely.
Get his ass.
At advantage. Which is good.
Come on, Bronson. Come on, Bronson.
15 misses, but a 25 hits.
Let's go.
There you go.
8.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
11.
Oh, technically,
Ow.
I'll let you re-roll that one because that was the radiant damage, and the sun staff does let you re-roll radiant damage. So I will actually let you
Jesus.
re-roll fire or radiant, so you can roll those 2d8 and take the higher.
Oh my god.
Well, the 8 is locked in.
Do better, though.
Let's see. Okay.
Yeah.
Big
Oh.
swing on the damage. That's a big swing. He is still alive. And I think
Not for
for the purposes of I see you, chat. I see everything. We're gonna wait till this combat resolves. I'm not gonna instill reliquary mid-combat. While it could, you know what? If it turns real south and the party is looking like they're gonna die, maybe as like a last-ditch Hail Mary. But right now we're in a pretty okay spot. I'm not gonna throw. This isn't Baldur's Gate. What's it called? Random encounter where we're gonna just open a portal and summon something in here in the middle of combat for him.
Fuck that.
I'm a big
Go
fan.
ahead. Go ahead, Bishop. It is your turn.
All right. Hey, look at that. Natural 1, natural 20.
All right. Well, go ahead.
Whoa.
They giveth and they taketh away.
Yes, I shall use a first level smite on this.
Only first, huh?
Yep.
All
Being
right.
conservative, I don't have a lot of spells.
That's fair.
Oh, don't you?
Okay. Well, the thing about a warlock, which you may or may not know.
Hey, chat, did you guys know warlocks
Ooh.
get their spell slots back on a short rest? That's so weird. It's so crazy that that's a new rule.
All right. Here we go. Come on, better. All right, that is 38 points of damage.
Okay. Well, hang on. So that is your to hit damage is in there too, or no?
Oh, I forgot that we were doing max damage plus the roll.
Yeah. So recalculate that, but I think you're pretty close
Okay.
because you rolled pretty well anyway. But
I did roll pretty well anyway. So we'll do 3d8 and then add
24.
24 plus 8. So I'm starting at 32 plus 3d8,
Yeah.
which is 5.
Mm.
So pretty similar.
Would you say 30? So that's 37. Is that where we're at?
Yeah, 37
Hey, you
total.
got 7 points more out of that.
Hey, I'll take it.
All right. That was a swing number 1.
Yes, I'll do swing number 2. Come on, something. All right, 21 to hit.
21 hits.
All right, 15 damage.
Okay. He is not looking great, but he's still here. Do not. Oh, he doesn't get his legendary actions back till his turn.
Oof. Good for
Uh,
him.
It is your turn, Gable.
All right. Move 5 feet. So I'm out of the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if that affects my
No.
weapon or not. So I don't want to mess with it.
Fair.
Is the Shining Smite still active or no?
Yes, sir.
He's still
Okay.
concentrating, so. And all the damage he took, he couldn't fail the concentration check. It was impossible.
That's 29 to hit.
Yeah, that
Almost a
hits.
natural 20.
Ooh. Gotta love a build.
14. Ooh. 14, 22. 28 points of damage.
How would you like to kill this beholder?
Gable needed this.
Mhm.
I imagine as the eye tries to swoop to catch up with where Gable moves, he just stabs straight through and like pushes all the way until Bishop can see the end of Gable's rapier poke out the back of it, and then he just pulls back and just all the mess falls out of the wound.
All right. And Mublinesh is no more.
Oh, that was unnecessary. My entire arm went in there.
He's...
Ooh.
Me? Yeah. Yeah. I'm good. Smelly, but otherwise pretty good. I could use some healing, though.
Okay. Bronson, do you want me to do it?
I'm on it. How many points down, brother?
I am down 52. That we burned right through that temp HP. And then most of my, or almost half my regular.
Good. All right. Let's do a 4th level cure wounds.
All right. Well, now we're gonna have to resolve the reliquary, but you can get your heal off, obviously.
All right.
You hang on,
49.
and any of those 1s
49,
and 2s
awesome.
become 3s,
Oh.
so it's more than that.
1s and 2s. So I'm
Add 4 to that. Yeah. Add 4 to that. 53.
All right, cool. Call me healed. And I have the extra becomes temp.
Extra becomes temp.
I have 1 temporary hit point. Just got like one little thing, just kind of.
Yeah, unfortunately, D&D Beyond does not have a floor setting capability.
Right. So then I get 6 HP back with Blessed Healer.
So yeah, Blessed Healer is what, 2 plus the spell's level?
Yep.
You're also gonna add your proficiency bonus to your self heal as well
10.
for that. So 10 back.
Hell yeah.
And that becomes temp for me. So
Yeah. So
now I have
Tr-
18
True
temps.
Dungeon.
Let's
True
go.
Dungeon has some stuff right that I like extrapolating. So the next is to find a magic item or make a magic item that lets you split
Mm.
heals. So roll your total, divide it a certain number of ways.
Actually, I'm sorry. That is not 18 temp. That's just now I have 10 instead of 8 because it doesn't stack.
Yeah, correct. You take the higher source, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, please. Let's hear why you think the anti-magic cone change is better than the previous version. I think on the base level, as discussed, it doesn't auto shut off the ability for the beholder to attack people it wants to. It also, my guess is it can, if it gets to its turn, fire off all its rays as it likes and then activate the cone, which is probably what I should have done, is fire off all the rays at all of you and then turn the cone on as a bonus action to like hit you a bunch and shut it off, but it also shut down any reactionary anything as well. So
I'll be honest, I'm a dick. I'm firing those rays and the cones up the entire time.
I know, I was there. I saw it. Fucking had it happen to me. I'm well aware.
Eyes are behind the cone.
Yeah, but they're firing
Right.
into the cone. But anyway.
So who's hitting that D6?
Yeah, somebody roll me a D. Roll me a
I am.
D6.
Oh shit! Get it, girl.
5.
Weird.
Bird.
Fuck.
I mean, nothing less on brand for where we're at.
Yeah,
It's true.
I will
D30?
D100 D percentile. Where we've moved past a while back.
Oh. I'm like, okay.
I know we
Percentile.
had it, but then we've had too many that we
Okay.
needed more options.
86.
Okay.
86 it.
Yeah.
So that is
86.
what I mean.
Get it off that menu.
Mhm.
Hold up.
The
It's
fish
not-
is bad. 86 it.
It's not winter anymore. I got to get the snow off my back.
Robert, your expression right now is very much like, get off my lawn.
86 this background.
Oh,
It is still winter.
Not here. Not the way I'm sneezing. It ain't winter anymore.
Winter's the
actually.
season.
All right. So, you guys, it wasn't there before, but when you guys are like, that was rough. But you'll notice that there is a wall appeared here,
Oh.
and there's a door right there. Now, it was not there before.
There's a wall here now.
Yeah, was the beholder maybe hiding it or?
Oh.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Come back, Jake.
Ugh.
Whoa!
You got sent to the Feywild for a second.
Yep.
Should we?
Is it like the same material as like the
Oh
walls
no,
we've come across?
it's brick, like red brick.
Why don't you say
like,
orange brick?
It could be orange brick. It's orange brick now.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look in the door.
This is the door to the great beyond, like in Beetlejuice.
Hang on. I'm
Should we-
resetting the reliquary again. Give me a
Just in
second.
case.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at the same amount. If it happens again, then I'm definitely increasing it. By the way, Robert, you have basically a charge was donated earlier. We really need to get on. I need
A
to get
tracker.
an overlay. I need to fix my old thing or come up with a new one.
I
So
also got a trinket at some
Yes, I
point.
saw that. You go ahead and roll me your percentile too.
I did earlier,
Uh-huh.
and I would like to just say nice, because it is 69.
69.
Just don't roll an 8.
Okay. A ring that, whenever you shake someone's hand, draws their blood without their knowledge.
That is,
That's creepy as hell.
creepy as shit.
You're a warlock. What do you
Zoom out
want?
for a second.
Yeah, I get it.
What? Blood.
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 Ryan on folk.
Easy there, affliction.
So, Robert, so you've got like a pocket advantage.
Yo.
So I need to. So again, I'll explain this to chat. I'll explain this to all. So most of you, some of you know, some of you don't, but I'll explain it again. Something that we've done in the past, and it just hasn't happened because I used to have like an on-screen tracker and stuff for it. But basically, people could donate to add these charges, which were basically used for like a reroll or a pocket advantage of some kind. And the way we had it was, if you stacked up 10 of these, then we had, at least in previous campaigns, designed every character like an ultimate ability, like you would have in like an Overwatch or a Marvel Rivals, and you would we'd work to figure it out. And if you saved up the 10 charges, you could burn it to alt and do a thing. Could be something like a big damage move, could be something like an ongoing debuff or buff or whatever. We had a bunch of different options. We basically, like, one that comes to mind off the top of my head was like, we had a bard that, as long as they continued to play their instrument, basically did an inverse, like a cutting words aura to the enemies for like a while in combat, so they would negate that, and it wasn't having to spend the bardic, it was just like an aura that they were doing for like a combat. And another one was Jake's old character that was basically like a porcupine covered in spikes everywhere, could ping pong around like Sonic the Hedgehog and just roll through people like a Goron and just deal a bunch of damage that way. Stuff like that.
Rick.
So we should do that at some point. But anyway, we're already 43 episodes in, but either way.
Why do you think I've banked 18,000 channel points?
Well, because you're a self-serving asshole. That's what it sounds like to me. Anyway, yeah. So you step through this door, Soot, and first of all, blasted by cold air, not harsh cold air, like painful, but like 60 degrees. Cool. And the air is crisp, and immediately hitting your nostrils is the smell of brewing coffee and pastries. And you look inside this room, and you see up at the front, there's a counter with a glass dome and shelves with a variety of different pastries and things. Apples, oranges, fruit, little sandwiches and things. There's a big menu on the back written in common, listing a variety of different coffee items. And as per the weird reliquary, where is it? Hang on.
Welcome to Barstucks.
Yeah, the next door in a dungeon the party goes through leads directly into a fully functioning modern coffee shop. So, you find yourselves, we're not going to brand affiliate ourselves with one, or, this is not a Dunkin' Donuts. Let's make that very clear. This is a coffee shop. So we'll make this like a mom and pop kind of style coffee shop where they've got all sorts of different. You know what? This place also, the guy who owns it, also a chocolatier, decided.
Ooh.
So all sorts of fancy. You know what? I know. We're gonna name this place. It's long since gone, but this man, he left a profound effect when I went into his coffee shop for the first time. So this is gonna be coffee shop slash chocolatiers, also gelato, because he did gelato too. So this is Coco Kobe's. This is his place. This is a guy. It was like a real small shop that I only went into like a handful of times back when I lived where I used to, and I like walked out of an Italian place and I was like, hey, what's this shop? And I go in there and he's like, he gives hardcore Robert vibes, this dude. He's like just like larger than life, almost caricature of just this dude who's full of life. He's got like crazy gray hair, glasses, and he's that guy that like, this is his shop and he doesn't need the money, but he does this because he likes people and he likes having people come in to do to hear their story and whatever. And like, we went in one time to get coffee and he's like, what are you guys up to? And he just kind of looked at me and my buddies and he goes, you guys were just playing Dungeons and Dragons, weren't you? And I was just like, yeah. And he goes, I met Gygax back in the day. Like, and he's like,
got a Gygax story. Holy shit.
And he was just like, who's the cleric? And he goes, what do you want? Whatever you want's on the house. It's yours. Like,
hell, that's awesome.
Yeah.
This man is legend.
Yeah, he was an awesome dude. He was just a good time. So he liked to have fun and make like all sorts of weird chocolates, and he would come up with ones with weird sayings on them, and he would like print them and make all his own molds and stuff. So in honor of that couple of times I went into that really fun coffee shop, you guys get the full experience. This is full chocolatier. Whatever you want is available. Whether you want to just have hot chocolate that's just literal liquid chocolate in a cup, that's an option for you. None of this mixing it. If you want to, you can. Gelato, all sorts of pastries and sandwiches and coffee. And he's just so happy to have you here. And he's like, they told me if I opened up a coffee shop, people wouldn't come. But you know what? Every now and then someone does, and that makes it all worthwhile. What can I get for you? It's all on the house.
Wow.
Oh,
We made it, guys. This is the pleasure center of the brain.
Ted, I'm so proud of you for immortalizing this guy in your game.
Seriously, I don't know why that hits me so hard.
Yeah,
That's so sweet.
he was just such a literally. Claire and I went to, there was a really good Italian place. We walked 2 doors down and we're like, oh, what's this place? And he's just like, come on in. And he's just like, oh yeah, here, I'm trying this new thing here. Try this. Ooh, try this. And he was just like, very much like, what do you think? And like, this is the guy who would like, if he owned a bagel shop, would be like, it's 5 o'clock. I got to toss these anyway. You want a bag of bagels? Like, this is this guy. You know what I mean?
That sounds so cool.
He was such a cool dude.
a hot chai latte, please, with vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
And I will take 2 of the caramel toffees, and then 2 of the peanut butter with chocolate covered peanut butter balls. What do you guys want?
I'm going old school, single origin Ethiopian triple shot and a biscotti.
Right, you got it.
Classic.
Dark chocolate and almond, please. Thank you.
Like I said, if you're out there, Kobe, I want you to know that you still made an impact.
I'm curious. Spell this. Put the
Kobe's.
I'll spell it in chat. Hang on.
Can I have an extra large hot chocolate, please? With marshmallows and whipped cream?
That sounds delightful as well. Just a try. Oh.
Hang on.
Shit.
Let me check. Oh, yeah, I was going to say his domain, cocokobe.com, is unfortunately no longer in service. So yeah.
He moved to Italy.
He's the kind of
Yeah.
guy that's just got a Facebook page, probably though,
He might. He did. He
like
has
local business style.
He has a Yelp, all good reviews. I think he still does. He still have it.
Oh,
Oh, you know what? Oh, I found a picture of him. He does have an Instagram
Yes.
from back in the day. It is. Here is how it's spelt. It is. That's how you spell Coco Kobe's. But yeah.
What a
Um,
legend.
Also, apparently, like solid photography. Didn't know that was in his realm, but he's got like a ton of like black. Like most of his Instagram is just black and white stills.
Of course, he probably has
Covering
a story.
chocolatier.
Recovering chocolatier, yeah.
Uh,
But you can see, like, you can look at his like main profile, and you can see, and he's got one picture from like 2023 of him just smiling with some other dude who I don't know who it is, but he's gonna get so many followers and not know why. Yeah, 100%.
I'm all for this.
Where did you post these links?
I
at?
didn't hear. I'll post a link.
His last post was from January 2024.
Yeah. There's his Instagram. Followed.
mhm.
Oh my god! Look at this guy.
Oh my god.
You see what
I
I'm
love
saying?
his photography. What the hell?
See what I'm saying?
He's so old school. He used to work for Mutuals of Omaha, Wild Kingdom, back in the day. Recovering chocolatier. What a line.
Yeah, if you search that on Google, you'll find like articles of when he opened um the shop. I know his whole life story. It is unfortunate because he had taken over a chocolatier business, and then I think there was a divorce, and then that was like that was when the new shop opened. So it was a whole thing.
Mm.
But anyway, so
I honor him with this hot cocoa.
so Kobe gives you guys whatever you want. He's just thrilled, and he wants to hear while you guys are sitting and eating. He wants to hear everything, and says it's all active listening. Nothing is insincere. He just wants to hear what's going on with all of you, and then like while you're talking, like he'll be sliding little samples across the table on a little, on a plate, and just couldn't be happier to have somebody who wants to just talk and hang out, and whatever you want to talk about, he's there to actively listen. So enjoy.
So, I know it's your choice to show up in the far realm, and you really get your street cred. Really got to get you to a new neighborhood. I'm not saying you got to go over into gentrification land, but we got to get you out of the far realm. Go.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't really know where I'm gonna show up. I just go where the wind takes me. I
That I
find
admire
that
from-
with a good pastry, some nice chocolate made with love, and a good cup of coffee, it doesn't really matter where you are, man. Anywhere could be home.
My parents would probably love to hire you for events. I mean, I could get you in the market and all the friends could invite you in. We could have chocolate parties.
And he says, well, that does sound intriguing. He'll gives you like, it's just a blank gold. Nope. Of course, it's just a blank.
You've got a golden ticket.
It's a blank chocolate card that never melts. That says Coco Kobe on it, because this is how he used to do this. He's like, hey, come back and see me. And that was like his card. It was like a business card with his logo on it, made out of chocolate, like wrapped up in foil.
I seem to have lost your business card. Can I have another?
When we get done with all this craziness and whipping this mind flayer ass, let's meet up at like Key West for a weekend. What do you think?
And he says that sounds great. I love that for us.
Gable is going to enjoy his peppermint mocha and dark chocolate with sea salt and just be like, God.
Yeah. Oh man, being able to taste like that after all this time.
I have missed this the most.
Try this toffee.
Mhm.
Half eaten.
Yes, he just takes like everything. Oh, I
Can
don't
I
care
try
if
the
this makes me
mango
sick.
gelato?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Do you have Superman?
He does because
Yes.
he's Kobe and he's got everything.
It's a rainbow sherbet thing on
Oh.
her coat. She's like,
Oh,
I take a little bit of hazelnut and chocolate gelato and put it in my hot chocolate.
Yeah.
oh.
And then it like melts in there right on top.
Mm.
oh.
So
the
clearly
best
we all
day.
died during that beholder fight. Now we're all in heaven.
Well, that's very
What
sweet of you to
happened?
say, but no, it's just
Am I?
I'm just, I find that sometimes when people least expect it, it's just nice to show up and offer them a listening ear and some good food and, just enjoy that. Because
You're the
you never know what's going to happen tomorrow, so you might as well just enjoy today.
That is a beautiful sentiment.
Is there
I
anything that you
I
want?
leave an
Kobe?
online review that is basically you haven't really experienced Coco Kobe's unless you've been to the Far Realm location.
Conveniently located.
Sorry, so what were you saying? I talked over.
Oh, I was asking Kobe if he wants anything. I mean, I have a bunch of stuff. I feel like I should.
Oh,
give you
no. This is just, entertaining, providing food for folks. I live to serve. It's my favorite thing to do.
Well,
Whatever.
Here, she's gonna pass over a blue lava shell.
Okay.
And she's like, I mean, just a little something for you.
Thank you. This is great. And he puts it like up on a shelf behind, you know, the glass case there.
To remember us by.
Well,
The
thank
next
you.
time you make muffins, and I'm gonna give him one of my good berries.
Oh, damn. Okay. And he's like, I think we could do a lot of really interesting stuff with this.
It'll knock your socks off.
I'm going to leave my snow globe with the constellations and the stars. I'll
Oh,
just
this
kind of
is-
like leave that on the counter.
And he's like, this is beautiful. Thank you so much.
It was just making a lot of weight in my pack. I just needed to find a place to offload it.
Sure. Well, I'm glad I can help you offload any of that weight that you're carrying that you didn't know you were. If you have anything
You
else
can
you want
almost
to
hear
talk
the
about,
Lindsay Sterling as you stare into that snow globe.
it's true. Shatter Me. I mean, what a great song. So, yeah.
Rubs Gable's shoulder. Shut up. Punch. Well, we should probably get back.
Sure.
Got a lot of dungeon to get through.
Yeah, good luck out there. I hear it's probably not the nicest, given that
No.
apparently I'm in the Far Realm now.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's not great, but it's fine.
All right. Well,
Kind of sticky.
that
and
is
stinky.
kind of gross.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a to-go cup?
Sure, of course.
Okay.
And you can have to anything you want to go.
Become a Game of Thrones scene.
You know, if if the to-go cup would work for like a raspberry latte or whatever you have, it would be.
What do
Fine.
you
Try it with
What do
oat
you
milk.
want?
It's so good.
Tell me what
I've
you
never
want.
had
It's okay.
oat.
What do you want? We'll make it for you right now.
I suppose I'll try a raspberry oat milk latte.
And he goes, all right, sure thing. And he makes the latte, hands it over to you. And he goes, all right, well, what do you think? You try it before you leave. You don't want to be walking with this if you don't like it. get you something else if you don't like it. Woo, thank you, Folk and Myth.
Hi.
If I may, how much would it cost to bring you to the material plane permanently?
Wow, that's quite the offer. I did just meet you, but I do appreciate the offer to take me home. But well, I find I do to some degree enjoy just kind of showing up where people least expect it, but I could maybe be convinced to find some sort of a semi-permanent establishment if need be. I'm
Vandalin.
I was
It's
going to
so up
suggest
and
the
coming
same.
right now.
It's big.
um we can, well, like I said, make sure you all have one of my cards. Here, have an extra to give everybody. uh, um, yeah, feel free. You can get a hold of me with this. We can make something work.
Yes.
Delightful. I'm looking forward to the business opportunity.
Okay.
Gabe's
Well,
not very good at making friends, but I am. It's a pleasure to meet you.
well, the pleasure's all mine. I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope it was a good little respite from whatever you've got going on out there.
We're gonna kill a godling.
That's a lot, but good luck.
Thanks.
All right.
Okay, I'm hyped. Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, can I get a small bag of just like cocoa powder for my sister back home?
Sure. I will get you a bag
Excellent.
of cocoa powder.
Aw,
Ah,
which sister?
it is. That is a great question, LB. But I've got 7 sisters.
I know.
Well, it's not Marianne, who's the only sister we've ever talked about.
Mhm.
It's my second oldest sister. Wait. Let's see.
He-
That would be
Has to
Giselle.
search.
Yeah.
He has to search in a
I got it.
file.
There's so many. There are so many.
Yeah. So the children in descending order are Marianne, Bishop, Giselle, Sylvie, and Valentine. They're the twins. Rolf, Nadine, Alora, and Lynette.
Mhm.
So this would be Giselle. She owns a bakery.
That's right.
She makes delicious croissants.
he literally has what I ordered in a picture in 2014. Cocoa mocha, double shot milk cream, dark chocolate. Perfect for days like these.
Mhm.
Oh,
Wow. Ah, we love him.
He's
Oh.
We love.
I wish I could
Cocoa-Coey.
find him so that whenever you come to visit Robert, I could just put you two in a room.
Oh my god, the
The stories
go.
that would be flowing, I
story.
can't even imagine.
Here's
Um,
chat. Here's his Facebook page. He has an adorable caricature of himself on there that is the bee's knees.
so, you guys, full of coffee, pastries, chocolate, gelato, and possibly a small amount of hope, exit out of Coco Kobe's.
Hell yeah.
And you find yourself back in the far realm. And I need to pick one of the 4 of you. Oh, you rolled the reliquary, LB. I would pick you otherwise. I'm gonna pick Jake because Jake's notoriously either really good or really bad when it comes to rolls. And Jake,
Yes.
I would like you to roll me let me finish explaining before you roll.
Okay.
A d20. Now, your goal is to roll higher, an 8 or higher on this d20.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me that d20.
All right. Here goes in chat. Nope.
Oh.
That's a 6. It was a 16 and it just kind of
If you still have heroic inspiration, I will let you use it to try to re-roll this if you wish. You do from being a human.
I do, yes. Yeah, I'll give it one more shot.
All right.
No.
Jake,
Ugh.
Why? You do, Ted. You do. You
You
came
had-
in knowing.
I did. That's okay.
Mm.
That's okay.
You did your best.
You did your best, Jake. So, this was the amount of hours spent inside Coco Kobe's shop in the Far Realm. So,
Mhm.
unfortunately, it did not hit 8+, which would have counted as a long rest had you been in there for 8
Ooh.
hours or more.
No.
You will, however, all get the benefit of a short rest, having been in there for only 6 hours. So, heal up, get your stuff back, get your spell slots back. If you're a warlock, it's a really important
You know that?
thing that
It's
they
crazy.
can do.
So
Sorry,
nuts.
Team.
So, because it was an enjoyable time. It didn't feel like 6 hours, and maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But the Far Realm's weird, but it was a good separate kind of take your mind out of it so you can come back in better prepared to deal with the atrocities that await. So,
Bronson, are you doing anything healing wise during the short rest or no?
I will have let you do that before it activated or during that if you wish, if changes your opinion on anything, Robert.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop my channel divinity for free essentially. So we
Alright.
get everybody's
What's
temporary
that?
HP.
32 nowadays?
It is higher, I believe.
It might be
Writing everything
34.
down.
I forget.
34.
Yeah.
So everybody has 34 temporary hit points now.
The 34 temp?
Oh!
If you were at
34
full,
temp.
yeah, 34 temp.
Got it.
Otherwise, anything beyond full turns into temp if you were below that.
Oh, got it.
What kind of music was playing? I imagine there was something.
There was definitely music playing. It
Bossa
is
Nova?
Some hardcore jazz.
Chevy Nova?
Nice. Yeah, it could be any of those things. It could also be like just like a straight up classic rock station low in the background, got a little bit of like Foreigner,
More than words.
he's he had every time I went in there,
Girl.
it was sometimes it was like violin instrumentals. Like he's 100% like were this around the holidays, it was like Trans-Siberian Orchestra kind of low in the background. But like this dude, like you could pick the kind of music that he would listen to. Like it was
Lindsey Sterling.
we
It's
established it. It was Lindsey Sterling's.
Yeah, it's Lindsey Sterling.
Probably
love
like
that.
the first album I'm gonna go with.
Mm.
Nice.
Love it.
So
Two.
a lot of classic stuff. Maybe we even throw in one of the video game remix kind of album where you've got Halo and Zelda and all that. So, we ready to continue on our adventure? See, the weird is not always bad. That was weird. It's weird to experience that in the middle of a dungeon.
Yeah, that's true.
I love it.
So, continuing on, let's go ahead, get you guys a little bit further up. Explore this way.
I think I like the truffles the best.
We never got to go there, did
Probably
we, Jake?
Hell, trouble.
No, we never did.
I think you might
That's
have been
okay.
close.
I didn't know what I was missing, so that makes it all right.
Well, now you do. So it's kind of worse. All right.
That's okay. I got to experience it with all you guys together.
That's true. All right. In this room up here, tattered canvas hangs from the ceiling to conceal a central area 20 feet across. A high-pitched whine, as from a plucked wire, echoes from within.
From a plucked wire.
Yeah, like a really imagine like a piano chord that's like real thin and like plucked.
Okay.
I'm gonna Eyes of the Crow again.
Yeah, sure. It's you do. You do not see anything in this room. Weird. What is such a weird choice? You also see kind of like we'll go here. We'll use the drawing tool. We'll go like right here or so. There is a pile of dust.
Oh. Nope.
No. Oh, I was gonna ask if we could touch it, but
Don't touch it.
I mean, you can do whatever
I
you
love
like.
soot.
So don't touch it. Don't touch that.
Well, we should figure out what it is. I won't touch it. She
The-
says, like backing
the-
up into the room. I'm not gonna touch it.
The
But I am gonna
dissonant
look at it.
whine of this, just for in case it comes up, any intelligence or wisdom checks made in this room are at disadvantage because of how discordant this wire and the tone is.
Oh. I'm going to look at the powder.
Okay, make me an Arcana check.
Okie dokie. At advantage, that's a 17.
Wow, huh? It really is a 17.
It surely is.
It is in like it's in almost like a pyramid kind of like pile. It is not like just dust of like, oh, dust bunny that swept into the corner over here. You think that this, having what you sort of just experienced, this is a pile of something disintegrated.
Well, I would say this is organic matter. It's probably something that was disintegrated, maybe by the beholder. Or maybe when the coffee shop came in it.
Sure. That
Probably
could be
the beholder, though.
Could be. I don't like this. I don't like this room. It gives me
A reminder: there
headache.
is there's sheets of canvas,
Mhm.
so you can't see. The sound is coming from the other side of the canvas.
For sure, for sure.
Can
Let's-
Redsit go in there?
Yeah.
Redsit peeks her head in.
And when Red Soot looks inside, and it doesn't affect her because she's incorporeal. It is a vast and complex web of taut wires. You guys see Multiverse of Madness? You remember, or maybe it's not Multiverse of Madness. It's the third Spider-Man, where he has all of the webs in like the mirror dimension, and he kind of traps Strange and all of that. It's like that. It's just concentric circles of wires, but all taut, and they're kind of like rubbing against each other, like a bow on a violin string, making this just horrid whine and screeching sound.
Soot kind of looks up, and she's like, "What?"
And it seems like the canvas is purely just to like possibly protect it or like keep people from looking at it.
So Redset says that there's a bunch of like strings or wires or something in there, and they're just really taut and rubbing against each other, and that's what's making the sound.
Okay. I'm gonna veto anybody else going in there.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
Just for fun, I guess. 17.
It's not magical.
Okay.
It is purely, it is quite mundane in its like, it is wire. The tone that it's making may be sort of enhanced from the fact that you're in the far realm. But the tone is grating. Like it's one of those ones you feel in you can like in your teeth. You know what I'm talking about?
Ugh.
That vibe. Yeah. You also with that Arcana check will say, it's not causing you physical or mental pain currently. It is annoying and quite literally grating,
Mm.
but you are currently okay. And if you met, unless you're careful, like thieves' tools, careful, like disarming. Let's consider these almost like a bunch of tripwires. Um, you could possibly cause it to intensify or get worse if you do something wrong. So you can leave it alone and it may be okay. Or if you mess with it, you could possibly shut it down completely or make it worse.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say we can just leave this item alone. This sort of strange experiment, maybe? I suppose.
Maybe it's the part of the brain that you like when you can't like concentrate. It's the part that like amplifies. You know?
Oh, it's a
Hmm.
negative feedback loop.
Yes. Or it is negative thoughts. Like when you think you're not that great and nobody actually likes you and they're just all pretending.
Mm,
You know?
no.
No, what's
No.
that like? Ha
See?
That's right, Archie. The narcissism prevents us from those kind of feelings.
Exactly.
Gable joins in the laughter, but it's a painfully obvious like
Let's move on to the next room.
Let's, huh?
All right, we'll go up. I'll clear out some more for you guys up here.
Bishop, are you okay?
No, I keep teleporting into a wall.
This damn far realm.
It's Penny Parker getting yanked back.
It's
Rubber band man.
All right, so now that you guys have moved on from this space and successfully not activated any of the things,
Yeah.
there is literally no way that you could ever possibly know this. So I'm going to tell you what it is. One of Ilvash's mind flayers, one of the followers, not the cultists like the fanatics, but just like one of the followers of Ilvash, fancied themselves an artist. And it occupies its time creating elaborate and dangerous wire sculptures, reminiscent and inspired by mathematical equations. Mublinish the Beholder can't stand it, so he disintegrated the mind flayer who made it, and that was the pile in front.
That's
You know what?
fantastic.
Who's
Holy-
the artist? Pop off.
Holy shit.
But that's
Petty,
it.
and I love it.
It's just like, so if you mess with it, and you like, you don't try to like disarm it, you do trigger a wisdom saving throw that does 5d10 psychic, 5d10 thunder to everyone in the space
Mhm.
as it goes
Holy
like
shit.
ultra discordant. But you could get in there with a thieves' tools and kind of like cut and like spline the wires so that it stops completely. So,
But,
Ooh.
but why?
well, I mean, if you were fighting something in here, your wisdom and intelligence checks would be at disadvantage.
That's
So.
true.
Where would
But
you...
they didn't put anything in that room.
and that was it wasn't ready yet, so that was the canvas. He was working on it. It
Oh.
wasn't ready to unveil it yet, so he put canvas up to protect his work.
That's
You know,
Ah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll take a little sabbatical to the far realm. I sketched my my work over at Coco Kobe's, and I go back over to my brain room, and I try to work things out, and all because this one hater Mikhail Bublanesh goes and disintegrates me because he's jealous of my work.
Obviously. Justice for this artist is what all I have to say.
Oh man, what a feel-good story in the far realm.
All right, in this room.
Oh shit.
Hang on, let's
Hoarder.
Let's pan it down so people can see. Furniture and other supplies are stacked haphazardly in this area. The pile includes a spiked divan, a table with a single central leg, and a clockwork machine with gears fused together. A toppled work table at the back of the room is all but obscured by the clutter.
This is where your thoughts go when they leave your brain. They get put in this room.
Yep, this is short-term memory here. Okay. Hello? Anybody in this part of the brain?
You don't hear any response.
All right, I want to search for traps.
Okay. Make me an investigation check or a perception check.
I will do investigation. 20.
You do not find any traps, but the work table that's like right here in the back. You can see it's collapsed, but it's doing a really good job. But when you kind of start looking around, you can see, because it's started to sort of self-heal, there is a hole underneath that table.
I swear to God, if Chalfai and Jitter Jaws pulls a Rita Repulsa, we found the dragon.
How far down does the hole go?
It descends down 20 feet.
Oh, guys, there's a hole here. It goes down 20 feet. And is it closing?
No, it seems to be open. And it leads to a vaulted chamber below.
Hey, Gable.
It's in the hole.
Gable.
Yes, darling?
Oh, can you send your friend down?
I could just look as well.
Well, it's 20 feet down.
I mean,
I could see up to 120 feet.
You just gotta, get down a little bit to look in there.
I'll peek.
I push Gable in. No, just.
Well, it's all soft and cushy,
Full on face plant, like legs like stuck up in the air.
Just because I land on my feet doesn't give you an excuse to do that.
All right.
Just because I can land on my feet doesn't mean I do it all the time.
So
Or he does that cat thing where he tries, but like ends up doing a weird corkscrew thing in midair.
You peer down into this, and Jake, when I tell you this is not the system, this is me. Everyone scroll to the northeast corner of the map.
Oh, fucking.
Woohoo!
So.
Okay. So how did Gidget do this to us?
No, it didn't. I'm just pulling you here. And because Gable was looking, not Gidget. This vaulted chamber is coated with a slick mucus and smells of rancid grease. The only exit is this hole you're peering down from, and you see two individuals here. A human mage and a amethyst dragon, which I will put the art for the dragon on the screen so you guys can see.
Holy shit, that looks cool.
Dude did not skip chest day.
Yeah.
Damn.
I love the
He's
pieces
blind.
floating off of his head.
The
That's
crown
super
they have.
cool.
Hashtag my birthstone, not my birthstone dragon.
Right.
I also will point out, Gasa is a mage. The official artwork for mage in 2024 is a red wizard. He is not a red wizard.
Okay.
That's just the artwork that they chose for default for mage.
He's already dead. I saw the red.
I would like the moment Gable makes eye contact with the dragon, his ears go back and his hair stands up and he does that cat thing where he goes, oh no 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 no.
Pull him up!
Pull you
His
by
back
the
arches.
God, that's awesome.
It's okay. It's okay. I run my hands over the back of his like back and his neck to like de-poop him. It's okay.
Holy
It's
sh-
okay.
Holy shit, is Gable walking sideways?
Was there a cucumber down there?
Don't even joke about that, Bishop.
Yeah. Oh, this really takes the edge off the fear.
There is also 2 of those activation rods that are similar to the ones you saw by the Githyanki sticking out of the wall here.
Of course
Mhm.
there are. Of course there are. Gable's just gonna start ranting because of course there are. Of course there are more of those damn rods down there, and we pass by a door we can't open, which means we have to go down there and fight a fucking dragon and a fucking human. I mean, why not? Welcome to the far realm.
You hear from down in the hole. We don't have to fight if you don't want to fight.
Super
Hello?
duper.
We could have
Hi.
a conversation if you
Oh, thank God.
wish.
Can we just do it? We'll be up here. You talk and we'll talk, and just to be safe.
No offense.
And then you hear the exact same voice, but it's in your head now. And he goes, "Oh, I
Okay.
guess we could just do this if you prefer."
No.
It's really
Alright,
not. It
fine.
smells pretty bad down here. I understand, but why don't you just come
I
down?
would much prefer physical speaking for
Are
the
you
moment.
Can I insight this
Said
guy?
Briny.
What are you guys talking about? As
Oh,
Bronson doesn't
he's
hear.
talking in our head.
You guys are always hearing shit.
Yeah, you can
Crazy.
insight this if you wish.
5. I jump down.
Cool.
Oh, for fucking.
Well, that was certainly
Sorry.
Jake.
that was certainly
I'll go down
impressive.
too.
Thank you. Oh. Wow, you are a beautiful, beautiful dragon.
Wow.
Well, that's very sweet. I'm not sure. You are a very normally proportionate shaped person. So
Thank you.
Soot pulls her cloak over her armor, and just like casually holds it.
Oh,
like
fear.
this.
I have no love for chromatic dragons. Do not worry.
Okay.
Super
So-
duper. So, what are you guys doing here?
Well, this one, and a kind of gesture with his neck towards the mage, got us sent here with a poor casting of a plane shift spell.
Ooh.
And he's just like, listen,
Unfortunate.
all right, I was doing all right. It was going fine. And then you just went and spooked me and I stumbled over my words and now we're in the far end. It's fine. We'll find a way out of here. I just got to get another scroll of plane shift to get us back out of here.
Ooh.
Y'all wouldn't
Oh.
happen to have a scroll of plane shift on you, would you?
Ooh.
No.
No?
Ooh.
Well, that would be too easy, huh?
That would be a
Yeah.
little bit too easy. Although,
Can you not transform?
What?
No.
I mean, I don't. I polymorph. That's not really great where we're at right now.
No.
I mean, what am I gonna turn it? I'm gonna turn into an animal, and then what am I gonna do here in the far realm? I'm gonna be like a, I don't know,
Well,
an
Chipmunk?
elephant.
actually,
Yeah.
if you
Oh.
can get up the hole.
Oh, we can get out. Well, we're good. We can get out of here, like out of this
Well, there's a
room.
portal to
But
the
like
material
this,
plane.
what?
Yeah, there's a portal. Like at
You're
the
shitting me. When did that happen? Because that was not here
Ooh,
a couple days ago. I'll tell you that.
Yesterday.
Or whenever
Well,
yesterday was.
true.
what is time?
Well, that's what we've been talking about. It's been like one of the things. Now, listen, that's not when we came here. We ended up here, and then we've been trying to hide from all these people. and like trying to take out stuff and do whatever. But like, we would love to just get out of here. And yes, I would love to get out of here, but we've been stuck here this whole time. And now there's a portal, you say, which is wonderful. We can leave.
Yay!
Yeah,
And we've got
yep.
cleared the way.
Even
But-
you're great. This is wonderful. But
We are.
I'm gonna insight check from up here.
uh-huh.
We are trying to stop a bunch of mind flayers from taking over the material plane, which I assume you enjoy as much as we do. We're always looking for help.
21.
All of this seems legit.
Okay.
This guy's just a backwoods mage.
Well,
Do you need help coming out of the hole?
Oh no, we can. I mean, I can. It's a ladder. I can climb a ladder. Like I fucked up the spell real bad, but my arms and legs work. I'm good.
awesome.
And
What's your name?
no, I can fly. We're fine. I can just or crawl. In this instance, I can't fly up because the hole is relatively small, but I can make it. It's not a problem.
But yeah, no, there's a bunch of mind flayers trying to turn a bunch of mortals in the material plane.
When are they
into
not?
more mind flayers? Yeah, but they're close. They're close to it.
Mm-hmm. There's
What-
a godling.
Well, it is surprising that there's very few mind flayers in this maze. I'm actually a little surprised. I assumed there would be many.
Ooh,
Mm.
that's true. There were a lot where we came from, but most of them are dead. Oh, if you go through the portal, don't kill the one that looks like it's already dead. He's chill.
Interesting. Well, now that you say there's a portal, we can leave, but let me give you some information and exposition dump
Yeah.
before I leave.
Please.
Absolutely.
So, let's see. They'll tell you that the Briny Maze, which you kind of surmised at this point, is only one half of Ilvash's domain. The other half is called the Endless Void and said to be beyond a lightless star, which you have heard before. They don't know what that means, and they actually do hope to figure out what that is. They're curious. Let's see. They tell you that just north of where kind of where you guys came down, there are two partially transformed sort of cultists of Ilvash. There's one who kind of continues and comes and piles up junk on like the area where you guys came in. They've been doing their best to try and hide and not be seen here. They'll tell you that the three main mind flayers came through the maze recently, along with humanoid prisoners. They traveled.
Those are
deeper.
our prisoners. We need to get them back.
And let's see. Let's see. Okay. Here's what I will tell you, because I know obviously you're automatically like, ooh, dragon, we want the dragon on our side to fight all of the things. They can be convinced to go with you. However, the dragon only wants to go if you all agree to put the dragon in charge. And I will tell you, because I don't feel like role-playing this out in the moment, so I'll give you the heads up ahead of time. He is painfully overcautious to the point of taking like days worth of time to decide whether you should go into a room or not.
Well, kind of a little bit more on a schedule.
And he's like, well, listen, the last time we tried something on a whim, we ended up here.
That's fair.
So planning is all we do now.
Hey,
Yeah.
the proof is in the pudding for sure. Well, we wish you the best of luck then.
Yeah.
Oh, and I
Um,
believe
what
these
if-
open up one of the gates, one of the doors off to the side. I
That
don't
would
know which
be
one.
Awesome.
Oh, for sure.
would it be offensive to give you an amethyst?
No.
I have other stones if you want a different stone.
Uh, well, I'll be honest. You've piqued my curiosity. Uh, why don't you? What stone would you give to me? What would you think is befitting of one of my stature and splendor?
Well, it's said to be actually here. And she's going through her big bag and she grabs a moonstone that's lit up and she hands it to the dragon, and then she goes in her bag and grabs a lapis lazuli
Mm-hmm.
to give to the mage.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, wow, this is a mighty fine rock. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Uh,
just something to remember us by.
well, that's mighty kind of you. Thank you for
You
letting us
guys,
know about the portal.
yeah, you guys don't want to follow the dragon for several weeks as we clear this place room by room, right?
No, thank you.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Just I figured, but I thought I'd check.
Go ahead and make me a persuasion check, LB.
Ooh, okay.
Can I help?
Nope.
Yep, fair enough.
22.
Shake and bake, and I help.
The dragon says, well, I feel it only makes sense to do something in kind, and honestly, you've given me something infinitely more useful than I could ever have thought possible, and that is hope and a way out of here. So, something that I thought I would never see until we stumbled upon a mage with plane shift or some form of greater magic trapped somewhere deep within. So, for that, you deserve quite the gift. And you will watch as they'll take their claw and cut off a piece of that sort of crown of amethysts that they have. And there's a little bit of they're bigger, so it's a little, but they hand it down to you, and it's about a fist-sized chunk of amethyst.
I don't have that big one. Wow.
And
Thank you.
you can go ahead and on your character sheet search and add the amethyst lodestone magic item, which is a fist-sized chunk of amethyst that is infused with the amethyst dragon's capability of bending gravity.
Yo.
Damn. Wow.
Wow.
That's incredible. Thank you so much.
Chat.
I will never forget you. What was your name?
Well, you can see what it is, and I don't know how to pronounce that.
Lowarnizel.
Lowarnizel?
That sounds right.
Lowarnizel.
The war, baby.
And
Gasa.
Gasa. Gasa. That's right. See, you got it. There's a little bit of a... You just got to get a little extra on it.
Yes, D&D Ted Lasso here, reporting for duty.
Dude, now you got me thinking about making some amethyst dragon brass knuckles to where those spikes are floating.
Yeah.
And
that's cool.
Boom.
Those hand wraps already do force damage anyway, so
That's right. Listen, Tyranny of Dragons has no gem dragons in it, but it could.
all the dragons.
All right. They will scurry up that ladder, and they'll be like, "Oh, you can use this if you want." Bye.
Oh, wait, watch out. There's a guy and a big flesh monster trying to get to you guys. So just be super careful on your way out. Really be cautious. You want to be careful.
Bishop.
What? There is.
No, I know, but you know he's gonna take like 2 months to get out of here.
He's a dragon.
That's
He's
right.
got the time.
As they start climbing up the ladder, Gable specifically like turns to like stare at the wall so he doesn't have to be eye to eye with a gigantic fucking dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I lick my palms and grab the iron bars.
Mm-hmm.
Grasp firmly with both hands.
Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it.
The lid.
The lid.
The lid.
The lid.
Claw.
Let's see. Where does this one open?
Hot. Hot.
Okay. You will feel again
burning.
similar. Oh god, it hurts. You'll feel another similar sensation of a door opening.
Ooh.
So,
You ever get that electrical sensation of a door opening?
Yes.
Ah, no.
all right, you guys are able to ascend. I'm going to go ahead and
Praise the sun.
delete them off of here.
Praise the sun. Beware of butt.
Tri-finger butthole?
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, I see.
Ah, yes.
Stupid Dark Souls humor. I love
All
It
right.
is.
So,
well, that was lovely.
That was nice. What a beautiful
nice.
pair.
I wonder what this thing does. Oh my god.
this
Starts looking
this
at it.
buttering up bullshit. I know. This is just take the edge of the dread off. You know, we're about to have the karmic balance of like just a pure awful room.
And here's Satan.
Could it be Satan?
Yeah.
Everything's going so well.
Yeah, you know what?
Jesus. Okay, cool.
Alright.
Yes. Okay, this is great.
this area, up here in this area, this area's nook contains a pair of simple cots and a small chest. A large double door is set in the wall opposite the nook, and
Is this the door that was open? Oh.
no, this door is still shut.
Grusham and No Shoe.
Yeah, here they are. Yeah, they're just kind of tinkering with. They each have different things that they're sort of just tinkering away with, but they're not really paying attention. That gate is shut currently.
Maybe we should come back when we figure out how to open this door. Or should we just talk to them? Everyone's been so nice.
I'm down to try.
Their skin is tinted violet, and their face is squirming with tentacles.
Maybe I'm less willing to try.
Yeah.
Oh, these are probably the Prophet Ilvash's guys that they were talking
Yeah.
about. Maybe we should just look them quick.
What?
Just look them.
What is the glicken?
Kill them.
You couldn't just say kill them?
Well,
Yeah.
I did.
What? No, you said glicken.
Oh, come on. You are an assassin. You know what that means.
Listen, I am fully aware of the many different words for kill, murder, and assassinate. Glicken is not one of them.
What's not one of them?
Glicken. Now it's just getting more and more Yiddish.
Fleming.
I mean, if you don't want to look them, then we don't have to.
No, I have no problem with killing them. It was just the question of your language. Is that a Luskan thing?
I don't like this gut
It's just
room.
me. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I pulled out my rapier. Let's do this.
Slightly annoyed bishop. I'm just gonna go kill them.
I guess we'll just go kill him quick. I'm gonna try and sneak up on him.
How can I not roll above a 10 on initiative ever. It's fine.
Hashtag Glickum is now a thing.
Oh God.
Thank you, chat.
Could you say that we are so jacked from Coco Kobe's coffee that
Uh-huh.
we have a response time that is unnatural for even the far realm that could be translated in a potential one-off advantage on initiative?
I will grant you a straight roll because of all the bickering that was just happening. They were gonna get the drop on you because of the bickering in the hallway, which would have given them advantage. I will just make it straight rolls across the board, as opposed to we're canceling out advantage,
Fair and
disadvantage.
just.
So just
Fair
a
and
straight
just.
roll for everyone, and you guys are not at disadvantage because of the supreme coffee roll. But I tell you what, for the
Sounds
time,
fantastic.
I will give Jake's buff a +1, so it is a +5 to initiative rolls from just the sheer amount of buzzing caffeine in your veins.
I blame
Thank you.
Luskin.
Thank you, Coco Kobe.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coco Kobe.
Soot does not have
8.
123 at her initiative.
No. What?
I typed.
it's,
Well, I bumped it up by 5, right, to make it
Okay.
12. But I accidentally typed it in, so it came out as you had 123 on your initiative.
Mm-mm.
22 for me.
Got it. 22,
19 for me.
19, and a. All right, Gable. They
All
rolled,
right.
like absolute trash.
5, 10, 15, 20. Gonna make some attacks. The 28 to hit.
But why is it not pulling up? Cool. 28. Oh, weird. Give me a sec. Well, D&D Beyond. This is something. I don't know if this is maps or not, but these cultists do not have AC, initiative, or HP in their stat block within the VTT. So they can't roll initiative because they have no modifier for it. But that's fine. But anyway, your roll does hit because I had to just pull up the actual stat block. But like that top half of their stat block is just missing from the token. The aberrant cultist for 2024 is missing that.
Got it. 13,
It just starts
19.
at skills, so no ability scores either. None of that's there.
25 points of damage with the first strike.
Mm-hmm.
Second hit. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Okay. 12. I'm a piercer.
Mm-hmm.
20. 26 points of damage.
All right.
And then for the fell blade, 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay. And 5, 11. 15 points of damage.
All right. 15 points. Got it.
And as a bonus, what was that? 5, 10, 15, 20. As a bonus action, I'll disengage because of Cloak of the Assassin.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just back up for that extra 5 feet, so I'm out of melee. I don't know if it's going to do anything, but there you go.
All right. Next up is Archibald. I'll start him here. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. He's going to engage with this other one over here.
All right.
13's going to miss. Natural 20 will hit, though.
Hell yeah.
for
Huzzah!
22, 12 is 34, and 24 is 58 points of damage. And then his last strike with his shovel is a 19 to hit, which will hit for 28 points.
Get shoveled.
And that is his turn. Bishop. I do say. Teleporting bishop might be my new favorite meme of this.
It's so funny.
It's definitely because you have the thing grouped to you for whatever reason.
It's gotta be, yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, the 2024 aberrant cultist. If you look it up in the token, it starts at skills. It's missing everything above it: AC, initiative, HP, speed, and all of the ability scores are just not in the token.
Mm.
Anyway, go ahead, Jake. Sorry.
I will come through as Gable's pulling back. I'll like come up right behind him and stab this guy he's fighting. And that'll be a 20 to hit.
That does hit.
All right. 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I will do it a second time
Sure.
with advantage.
Again.
22 to hit. Again.
That does hit.
I fly up in the air and stab down. And that's another 16 points on top of that.
All right. 16 points.
All right. And then
he
I'm
is-
just going to end here. That's
Okay.
where I feel like ending. You know what? Here. So there.
All right. Bronson, it is your turn.
We just got 2 of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and did you say any of them bloodied?
Not yet.
All right. I will join Archie then.
All right. Get on over here.
Let's go, Archie. Let's do this. And,
Huzzah!
yeah. Huzzah!
30-20 hits. I have art.
All right.
Here's the art for these guys.
Whoa.
Tentacle face.
18
Okay.
Yuck.
Got it. 18 points.
and huzzah!
All right. Let's see. 17 hits, I'm sorry. Just snuck up that
Big
attack. You didn't even
damage,
see
no
it.
whammy.
8. 19. That
All right,
does bloody him.
let's go.
Hell yeah.
LV.
Hello. So it's going to move into the room a little bit.
Mhm.
She is going to firebolt the one near Bishop.
Sure.
That is a 26 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. That is going to be 17 plus 7. So 24 points
Okay.
of fire damage.
Nice.
All right. That bloodies him. And
Woo!
let's see where we're at. All right. It's Grausham. It's his turn. He's next to Archie and Bronson. Let's go ahead and see what he can do. All right, he's going to use a tentacle lash attack at... Oop, that just crashed my thing. Clicking on that token. Give me a sec. Something went wrong. D&D Beyond Maps. There we go. Okay. All right. I can't use his token in the initiative order because he's missing those attributes, so I have to use it off of the, or I can't use it in the combat roll log. I have to use it out of his stat block, which is fine. He's gonna make an attack against you, Bronson.
Bring it on.
26 to hit.
26 will hit.
All right, you are gonna take 6 points of slashing damage and 13 points of psychic damage. And now you are grappled and restrained from his tentacle lash.
Total of, as you said, 6 and what?
13, so 19 total.
19 total. Thank you.
Mm, and then he's gonna use his mind rot on
Ugh.
Gable.
Oh,
Oh.
Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
God damn it. It's a natural one.
pretty bad.
You're gonna take 41 points of psychic damage. And hey, you're not poisoned because you have Hero's Feast.
Yeah, we're going to hellish rebuke that.
Okay.
So I need a dexterity saving throw.
He's gonna counterspell your Hellish Rebuke.
Wow.
This is the first one coming out of 2024. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. It is whatever his DC is. 15.
19.
All right, so his twice a day counterspell fizzles, and the Hellish Rebuke goes off. He's gonna make a Dexterity saving throw. Here we go. 21.
Damn it, that will succeed. So he's going to take half.
All right.
4, 5, 6, 10, 19, 20, 29, 31,
That look up to you, LB. Oh,
37.
Mom.
So 18 points of fire
Oh.
damage.
Got it.
my heart.
All right. And that was his Mind Rot and his Tentacle Lash. Then it goes to our next boy here, who's engaged with you here,
He
Bishop.
said yes.
And I'm forgetting, so
Mhm.
I'll remember now, though. His attack is made a disadvantage
Mm-hmm.
because he's poisoned.
Ah.
So I
Oh,
should have made those against you and you as disadvantage there, Robert. But
Yeah, Grisham had from SAP as well.
all right, well,
It's my
now we know he's automatically poisoned because he's within 5 feet of you. So
I was gonna
Yeah.
say we're still stinky, right?
you are still stinky.
smell
I
my
also have
chest.
a cloak of displacement.
Yeah, that's fair too.
You can't pull over any farther, DM.
Well, he can't, so he's gonna hit you with a wisdom saving throw. He's gonna try to mind rot you.
All right.
Is it a
Can't
spell?
rot what's already rotten.
20.
That is a success. You'll take half, so 16 points of psychic damage. It is not a spell; it's an ability.
Ow.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
Back to
Why?
top of the round, Gable.
Right. As much as I would love to go and kill the one that mind rotted me, I'm going to instead go up against this one. Okay. 21 to hit.
Yeah, you're looking for a 14, so you're good.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Ooh. I am definitely going to pierce her. That's much better. 15, 17, 23 points of damage with the first strike.
I just saw. Sorry, how much was that?
23.
23. I'm using Chrome, by the way, for the browser being used. Oh, it loaded. It loaded for me literally when my browser crashed and reloaded. It's working now. That stuff has
Oh.
appeared.
How about that?
So
Second attack is a 29 to hit. So
it's
5, 12, 17, which plus 23 points of damage.
okay.
And then a regular attack. Ugh. You said a 14?
Mm-hmm.
I got a 14 on the dot.
All right, you're good.
4, 7, 11 points of damage.
All right.
And then bonus action disengage.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. We'll go back that far.
All right.
How's he looking?
He is alive.
Hmm.
They're both
Damn.
bloodied, so it is Archie's turn to go after Grusham. So Archie will do so.
Get him off me, Archie! Get him off of me!
28 to hit
Oh yeah.
for 24 points of damage. Let's see.
Who needs an Amethyst Dragon when you have Archie this session? Holy shit.
Yeah, well, you got him till the end of the thing, so the quest needs to be complete. 23 hits,
Woo.
21 points damage. Archie's
Get
fine.
you a Shovel Knight, girl.
Dirty 20 hits for 28
Get you a fish
points.
head.
And that is the end of Archie's turn. This guy is still alive. Gable.
You don't need
Gable,
no man.
Bishop,
Just get
sorry.
you a fish.
Sure. Okay. Cool.
I can want to mess
Um,
you guys up all the time. I don't know why.
I don't know. I stab.
Fair.
I'm gonna hit with the 26.
Yeah.
That will be 14 points of damage,
All right. 14 points.
and then I will stab a second time. 17.
17 hits.
All right, and I'm gonna throw a first level smite on it.
All right.
Okay, 18 plus 8 is 26.
Not too shabby. All right. That's it for you, right?
That is, I am gonna give Gable a bardic inspiration
Okay.
with my bonus
Hmm.
action.
And it will go to
Well, thank you.
Bronson's turn.
D6.
Yeah.
Uh,
D6.
yeah.
Got it.
All right, I am restrained, so I need to try to break my chains.
Can I point out that Gable, or that real quick before we do that, that Cujo donated a trinket for Archie. I rolled on the fighter table a shovel made of unusual blue metal. Is the trinket.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Cobalt shovel.
Yep.
Double shovel.
Let's go. Double shovel. Double shovel.
They click together.
Shing.
Every
Hell,
time he
I
enters
have-
combat, it's the beginning of the Duel of Fates with
Yeah.
Darth Maul behind the door.
Yeah, pulls out the shovel, twists the other handle, comes out to the second shovel.
Well,
And
God
that-
damn it. Archie, if you had a double shovel, cut me free.
Mocap still provided by Ray Park.
Yeah, right. For real. All right. It is your action to attempt to break free, but go ahead and make me a let's see. It is is it a strength or I forget grapple how we break free from this in 2024. It is okay. Athletics or acrobatics check.
Can I pull off somatic component?
Oh yeah, you're restrained. You can still do that though. Yeah. Your attacks are at disadvantage. His attacks are at advantage, but other than that, you're fully capable.
All right. You know what?
He
For my
is
action,
looking
I'm
pretty rough for the.
for my yeah. For my action, I'm gonna yo the dead and
Okay. Gotta make a
wisdom save
saving
20.
throw.
Yo.
It now just looks like you're pooping.
26. He aces that roll, unfortunately, and will take no damage from Toll the Dead. That is absurd rolls.
I am gonna I'm gonna be enraged and I will go disadvantage on my Erosion War Priest.
Let's see it. That still hits. Oh wait, that both hit. Yeah, you're good.
Let's go.
So go ahead and roll that damage. That right there is enough. How do you, while being bound by his shadow tendril, able to still somehow swing? Describe to me how you kill this cultist.
I'm gonna just like Thor on my Marvel Rivals when he busts out of the vines. I'm gonna bust down the vines. I'm gonna the vines of him. I'm gonna take his own vines, wrap it around his neck, and Bronson's gonna slowly take him down to his knee, and I'm gonna choke him out with it.
Damn,
not gonna resist yells again ever again.
Oh, damn.
I've never been restrained in this game.
Yeah.
Bronson lives a free movement lifestyle. Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. Anything else? Any movement or anything?
I'm gonna bowl that dude's head after I pop it off.
All right.
Yeah, I will race up to aid my man and hopefully not get rubber banded into somewhere into this brain.
All right. It is now Soot's turn.
All right, second burst, same as the first. I'm gonna firebolt him.
All right, let's see it.
25.
That hits.
Nice.
Okay. So that is +2. So
Mhm.
that's, and then
18.
I thought I already hit it. 18, so 25, 29 points.
All
of
right.
damage.
How do you kill with your firebolt this
Yo.
cultist over here?
You see, like, Soot is kind of just, like, looking, trying to get an angle on this thing, and you feel a, like heat go past your ear, Bishop, as she kind of, like, as this firebolt hits it, it turns to good soil, and she's kind of on the other side, like, did I get him?
Yeah. No, you did. Yeah.
Okay, good. A+, everybody.
Let's go.
Your aim is impeccable, darling.
Thank you, I've been practicing. And she, like, spins her hands like this, and then pops them in her pocket.
Nice. You can have heroic inspiration for your finger guns here.
Thanks.
All right. That is it for the remainder of this room. So you are able to backtrack to the middle gate, which is the one that is now open. And I will reveal that. That time it was needed. Let's see.
Ooh. This is the depression side.
All right.
So dirty over here. Oh, that's a lot of mind flare buddies.
Let's see. Shreds of flesh and broken bones are scattered around this room. An enormous double door made of the same spongy material as the rest of the mage. Obviously, lacks handles and hinges. And just make sure I'm looking at the right area. Oh, sorry, I read the wrong one. Let's skip down to here. Where the hell is it? All right. Dark Ichor and 3 Mind Flayer corpses are spread around this area. Dozens of crystals set into the wall gleam with inner lights.
Crystals, you say?
I do say.
Lights, you say?
I do say.
Say, you say.
Indeed.
I would like to look at these crystals, please.
Okay.
I would like to stay within 10 feet of sun.
Mhm.
All right. Crystals. These, they're all set into the wall. You're not really sure you've seen a crystal like this before. What, so yeah, as you get in close, you take a look at it. That's what you could tell.
I'm gonna take out my pick and I'm gonna scrape it a little bit to see its hardness.
Sure. It will scrape your pick. So we're talking above a hardness of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Probably somewhere in the range of 7, vaguely quartz-esque or so, if you had to guess.
Can I see it? The wall is squishy,
Mostopheles.
right?
What? Yeah, the wall is squishy.
I would like to take this out of the wall.
Okay, I would like you to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Yay!
You got my aura.
24? 24.
Yeah, that is
26.
That is exceptionally good for you.
Thank you.
And let me tell you why.
Uh-oh.
Because you still take...
Well, I'm going to look because we decided to switch to 2024, which is beneficial in this way. Okay. You don't take anything. Oh, wait. Nope. I'm lied. Sorry. You do take half damage. In 2024, you do. So let me go ahead and
Okay.
roll this. All right. Half of 86. So that'll be 43 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Okay.
Do
I get the crystal? I need
you have the crystal.
Dope.
Um,
Ow!
You okay?
So it was, when this was written, it was the Feeble Mind spell, which is that lovely spell that makes your intelligence and charisma a 1.
Yeah.
You can't speak, you can't do anything for 30 days.
Yeah.
Or so. Now they've changed the name. It's now called Befuddlement in 2024. And now it does psychic damage, which it didn't do before. And if they succeed, they take half of the psychic damage. So it would have been that psychic damage, and you can't cast spells or take the magic action until 30 days have passed when you make the save again, or if somebody tries to heal you. But it also does damage now. So, the crystal, what the mental assault from this is they contain mind-shattering lore that mortals aren't meant to know. And you touching the crystal, anyone but a mind flayer touching these crystals suffers that fate.
I drop it in my bag and I'm like, Lentora, no.
Are you okay?
I think I just tasted colors.
Don't touch those crystals. Got it.
Yeah, don't touch those crystals. Those are bad crystals, but you can stay in there. I'm gonna need to remember that you're in there. I should wrap you up so I don't touch you again. It'll be nice for my collection. And she like takes a cloth,
Sure.
goes in and like wraps it and ties it so she doesn't touch it again.
I attack this man with a crystal.
Yeah.
Wow, that's hilarious to fight, which like hit somebody in the face with the crystal and be like, bah! 10d12 psychic damage.
I mean,
It's
that's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. It really isn't. I can't fault with a creative use of assaulting people with an inanimate object.
A melee spell attack that results in a befuddlement spell.
Yeah.
Woof.
All right. So let me get. We're gonna probably bring. I didn't realize the time. We're gonna bring us probably to a close here, but go ahead and make, as you guys are making your way, this is a pretty large space. It's not till you guys get till over here that it qualifies as a different location. So this whole big area is all one space with these crystals everywhere.
Oh, I'm nervous about moving.
But
without
make
everybody.
me an investigation check while you're here.
Woohoo!
19.
Okay.
12.
It looks like the mind flayers that are oops, sorry, ignore that ping. It looks like the mind flayers that are here are like they all got into some sort of like fight and killed one another. But upon closer inspection, they're staged to look like this. It's staged to look like they got into a fight and killed each other. They were actually killed with tridents and a great axe. And you don't see those weapons anywhere.
Oh.
Okay.
Hmm.
Huh.
So, there you go.
Mm.
And
All right, just
Do we know anybody that uses
step
a shard?
carefully.
you don't. Or safely you can move all the way up to here with no issues.
It might be Droop. It might have been one of the random brackets he picked up.
That's fair. That's fair.
So, I think I will check. I imagine you guys are good to we'll call it here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that
works.
seems reasonable.
All right. We've got 2 new locations left in this section to explore. And we will get to that. Not next week. Because you guys are out next week.
Mm-hmm.
So
Damn.
2 weeks.
Sorry, we're gonna be seeing each other in person.
I
for, like,
know.
drinks and
Oh,
stuff.
Cinderbox Sally with the raid.
Whoa.
Hi.
Yo,
Cinderbox Alley, hello.
We're gonna
What's
have
up, baby?
Hello.
Hello.
well, yeah, we're gonna have to push. Question on Source: did they release a new version of Phandelver and Below Shattered Obelisk? It looks like my version is not updated. No, they did not. I did the updating myself. I went in and put because we're playing with 2024 character rules and the fact that 2024 monsters exist now and are available in D&D Beyond maps. I went through and put all of the 2024 stat tokens on the maps for this because the players are significantly stronger than 2014 monsters. In a lot of instances, there's some where it's not the case, but the monsters need help to handle the power of the party. And this party is rocking a ton of magic items and some homebrew stuff, so the monsters need help to survive against the players more than the other way around in this instance. Correct. Yeah. Feeble Mind in 2014 was updated to now be called Befuddlement in 2024, and I know that that's the change that was made. So I, in keeping with all of the other changes, made that change for that particular spell. So. Yeah. So, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for the raid. You're coming in right as we're coming to a close here, though. So, that's okay. We can go ahead and outro our players here. Robert, what's going on? Where can they find you?
Hey, I'm Bronson Barley, the Lion of Leyland. You can find Captain Robert probably streaming 24/7 over on his Twitch channel.
That's true. You can.
Captain Robert, everything.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that. All right. LB.
Hi, I'm Sut. You can find LB at LB Hack 'em Up on Instagram and on Blue Sky. You can find her at Hack Recklessly on Twitch and on YouTube, where there's a lot of fun stuff, party games, horror games, and a Fallout TTRPG. You can catch us live on Sunday playing that Fallout TTRPG game, where we're going to the Grand Coney Island. It takes place in Detroit. So the Grand Coney Island, which is going to be a very fun place that is obviously very fucked up because it's the Fallout universe. That's me.
It's grand.
That's grand.
All right, Jake.
Hey, Internet, you can check out me and Ted on my podcast, Legends Rerolled, where we replay through classic stories. We're in the middle of season 2, where we are reimagining Alice in Wonderland, and we're having a lot of fun. We just released episode 13, 14, something like that, this Monday. Come check it out.
Yeah. Gable, Killjoy, both of you.
Gable,
Mhm.
would
Both
you
of
like to
you.
handle this one? Yes, darling, I think I will. Hello, everyone. I'm Gable, played by Cujo. You can find Cujo everywhere at Cujo Plays Games for personal stuff. Or, if you like, you can follow Crit Hit Chronicles on Twitch, Instagram, and all the major social media platforms except for the ones that suck. You can catch us normally on Thursday nights playing The Tales of the Valiant, sponsored by Kobold Press. Thank you, Kobold Press. And then on Friday, you might actually see me, Gable, once again, in Shadows over Baldur's Gate. It's so strange how this sort of exists in the same universe, possibly. But I'm helping some adventurers find a druid named Halsin somewhere in the city of Elturel. Maybe tune in. It's a spiritual sequel to Baldur's Gate 3. If that suits your fancy, come and hang out for a little while. I'm sure we'll tell some good stories, and goddammit, I want that heart, LB. For reasons.
Mhm. Yeah, and I'm Ted. This is my channel. We do this here on Wednesdays, except for next week. We'll figure something out though. And yeah, I'm on Robert's channel on Mondays and Thursdays, where I'm apparently the resident steal everybody's luck for loot rolls guy. That's
Yeah, baby.
that's my luck. Which you know what? Not so great in game, but when it comes to loot, I'm stacked. So we're doing all right.
Absolutely jacked.
Yeah, and I have a bunch of videos that I really need to sit down and make, including a lot of the updates we just talked about with D&D Beyond. That video will be probably coming out tomorrow. There's a couple of really awesome Kickstarters that are going on at the moment, and a few other fun accessories and things. And we get closer and closer to the launch of Baldur's Gate Patch 8. So I think now is definitely the time to run through this Baldur's Gate brick of minis, and I still have a bunch of photos and stuff I took at the WizKids booth at Toy Fair that I'll be uploading to social media. Honestly, I can't wait till I upload the Pathfinder Adamantine Dragon mini. It looks so good. You want to talk about something that looks like from Monster Hunter? Pathfinder Adamantine Dragon looks like a Monster Hunter monster. It's like a Rathalos. It's awesome.
Nice.
It's very cool. So yeah, lots of stuff coming out soon here. So be sure to stay tuned. Make sure you follow everybody that we shouted out in the chat, because there's a lot of awesome people all making great content in the TTRPG space. So, got to spread the love around, which means we probably should raid, right? We should do that. We should probably.
Yeah,
Captain
baby.
Robert is live.
Captain Robert is live. We could also raid Advantris back, which I think is hilarious at this point, but you know, we could do that too.
Yes.
Should we raid Advantris back?
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's do
we
it.
should.
Let's raid him. Let's do it.
Yay!
All right. Okay. I think I did the thing, or did they just went offline?
No.
No.
All right. Let's pick somebody else then. All right. Pick somebody. Somebody throw out a name. Let's go. We could raid Robert, but I feel like that's silly because we know it's always
That's
live.
silly. Yeah.
Offbeat Outlaw. That's the only person I know that's live. They're playing League.
Brett's online. Brett Ultimus is.
Well, you know what? I used to play Pathfinder with Offbeat Outlaw. Let's go raid Offbeat Outlaw.
Yeah.
Because I used to, and I know Brett, but only tangentially. So let's.
Got it.
I do know.
Thank you, Midnight.
Let's go ahead.
Thank you, Midnight.
Get this raid rolling.
Streamers.
Okay. All right. I'm hitting the raid button. Let's go.
Bye.
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 Bye.